That sounds better. Mostly sunny day, high of 79. Wind gust up to 22 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Mostly clear tonight and low of 56. Sunny tomorrow, high of 80. Mostly clear tomorrow night and low of 63. Wind gust to 20 miles an hour. Thursday, showers likely after 2. Increasing clouds, high of 77. Wind gust to 26. Friday, chance of showers before 8 a.m. Sunny, high of 63. Sunny Saturday, high of 68. We got a chance of showers on Sunday. Partly sunny, high of 74. And starting our work week off again next Monday, chance of showers, partly sunny, high of 74. Right now, we have clear skies, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:09. Good Tuesday morning to you. This is the 29th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. And we're talking about being on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, or Bergen, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register someone to win that DQ ice cream cake. We're giving another one away Friday morning before 10 o'clock, courtesy of Barbara Montgomery at DQ. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 26th and November 1st, we have Sierra Turner, Isaiah Long, Zane Selby, Carly Elliott, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. At this time, have no birthdays. I should be hopefully getting some before too much longer. We will add to that list of trying to have birthdays. Let's see. Hang on a minute. All right. Put my order in, see if we can find some birthdays. Let's see. Let's go ahead and tell you then. There's 4 things today is for the DQ. Today is quiz. All right. All you need to do is remember one of the 4 things. Be the first in after the 7:30 weather forecast. All right. 2 rules. You only win once a month. And that you pick your winning up within 30 days, okay? Very simple, easy rules. Are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is National Cat Day. There you go, Curly. National Oatmeal Day, World Psoriasis Day, World Stroke Day. Guess you can celebrate those accordingly. Here's your life hack. Need to de-stress? Watch a funny video. Laughing in a funny video causes your body to increase its intake of oxygen-rich air, which stimulates your heart and increases the endorphins released by your brain. Who knew Keyboard Cat could do all that? Couple positive thoughts. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And they who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. Whew, boy, that's a big word. I think I got it right. Okay, we have just 3 days out of Friday morning when we again light that fuse and start another weekend together. So that leaves me to tell you kids to sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Tuesday, October 29th.
Now you know it's Tuesday, and we say hooray, 'cause at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. The weekend's looking so far away, so there is nothing else I can say except it's Tuesday. Tuesday all day long, sing along. Yes, we know it's Tuesday, much to our dismay. But at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. Next comes Wednesday, and then comes Thursday, and Friday too. But it's Tuesday today. Yes, it's Tuesday now, so don't have a cow. Because it is Tuesday.
It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
And every day's the same since I met you. It's such knowing that you're mine. And happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
Today and every day since I met you. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
And every day's the same since I met you. It's such a pretty world today, knowing that you're mine. And happiness is being close to you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. If I look close enough, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
Today and every day since I met you.
Wynn Stewart, it's such a pretty world today. It is 6:15 and a half.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and Hometown Radio Network proudly honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The Bob Allen Motor Mall and a Hometown Radio Network proudly honored America with the playing of our national anthem. It is 6:17. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. And what else are you getting? Well, we're getting ready to get a look at Joe's sports. We'll have NBC Entertainment news for you, news from our local businesses. We kindly ask you to get behind all our mom and pops and support them year-round. Bottom of the hour, we'll have news from KNN. We'll have your weather forecast. We'll have some laughs together, and we'll kick it with Kenneth Riley. 7 o'clock hour, Steve Burcham Sports Report will come bouncing in, followed by the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35, DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45, the good news from Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance. 7:50, Southern States, Chase Porter. 8 o'clock hour, James the Gardener will be in. 8:20, Amanda Mace Bledsoe, our state senator. 8:45, a random facts from David Hopewell. 8:50, Harrisburg Tires and Automotive's Rich will be joining us. And then after the 9 o'clock news, we'll have an update with our county clerk, Chris Horn. And then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll have the swap shop just for you. So let's get it all started, Joe. What about the World Series game last night. You got any details?
The Dodgers a win away. The Steelers with another win and a Jazz player injured in their game. Those are the headlines on this Tuesday morning. I'm Joe Mathis guiding you through these Tuesday morning sports. Starting off in Major League Baseball, where Freddie Freeman, who needs nearly 5 hours of treatment each day for his badly sprained ankle, may not have the luxury of using ice when he arrives Tuesday night for Game 4 of the World Series. The Dodgers will need all of that ice to assure they can keep those hundreds of bottles of champagne and beer cans cold for their raucous celebration they're planning. The Dodgers now on the brink of capturing the World Series title after beating the Yankees once again last night 4-2 in front of a subdued crowd at Yankee Stadium. The Dodgers are the 25th team in World Series history to go up 3-0 in 21 of those previous series, and did in a sweep. The Yankees have trailed 3-0 in 6 postseason series in franchise history. They've been swept in every one of those. So the way the Dodgers figure it, a sweep provides them more time to get ready for their parade, which is tentatively scheduled Friday in downtown L.A., their first World Series parade since 1988. The Dodgers won the World Series during the pandemic in 2020, but with the COVID-19 pandemic, there was no parade or even a wild champagne celebration. Yeah, the Dodgers are 1 win away. In Monday Night Football last night, the Pittsburgh Steelers had a season-high 426 yards of offense, but needed a late interception to put away the Giants on Monday Night Football. Rookie cornerback Beanie Bishop Jr.'s interception of Daniel Jones with 34 seconds left into the Giants' slim chances at a comeback in the closing minutes of the fourth quarter. The Steelers held on to make it 3 wins in a row now, including 2 in prime time, and enter their bye at 6-2 with a 1-game lead atop the AFC North standings. In NBA news, Kyrie Irving scored 23 to lead the Mavericks past visiting Utah in a 110-102 win last night in a game marred by an injury to a Jazz power forward Taylor Hendricks. After Dallas lost Saturday at Phoenix when only Irving, Luka Doncic, and Klay Thompson scored in double figures for the Mavericks, Coach Jason Kidd lamented his team needed more production from other players besides that trio. The players received the message as 6 finished with at least 10 points on Monday, and several role players stood out at key points. And in college football, Michigan Wolverines quarterback Jack Tuttle has announced his retirement from the sport. The 7th-year quarterback took to social media Monday night to announce he's played his final game after getting the 5th concussion of his career. He thanked his teammates and coaches who have helped him along the way and reassure the Maize and Blue faithful he won't be going far. Quote, "Though closing this chapter is unfortunate, my passion for football will always be a part of me. I'm committed to finding a different role in the game and plan to pursue a role in coaching." Those are the headlines on this Tuesday morning. I'm Joe Mathis for the Hometown Radio Network.
Tool is putting together its own festival. It's being dubbed Tool Live in the Sand, and it's going down in the Dominican Republic March 7th through the 9th. According to the festival website, the event's designed to bring Tool diehards from around the world for the ultimate vacation. Eagles of Death Metal, Primus, Mastodon, and Coheed and Cambria have all been announced as performers. Tickets for Tool Live in the Sand go on sale Wednesday. And the mother of the late Friends star Matthew Perry speaking out exactly 1 year after his passing. Suzanne Morrison telling the Today Show her son came up to her and told her how much he loved her before he died.
It was almost as though it was a premonition or something. I didn't think about it at the time, but I thought, how long has it been since we've had a conversation like that? It's been years.
The 54-year-old died from the effects of ketamine in his pool in Los Angeles exactly a year ago. Tickets still available for Morgan Wallen's Sand in My Boots Festival, despite the fact that they sold out 2 hours after they went on sale. Tickets for the Alabama Cross Genre Music Festival can still be purchased through StubHub, where orders are 100% guaranteed through the site's Fan Protects program. Wallen, Post Malone, Brooks and Dunn, and Hardy top the lineup. Other artists set to take the stage include Three Doors Down, The War on Drugs, 2 Chainz, Diplo, and Treaty Oak Revival, among others. That's entertainment. I'm Liz Warner.
Great! See, we're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
Your food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes! For the same price as way up here. Great seats. Right up here with a blimp. Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrisburg, David Hopewell, and Randy Couch.
Great seat. We're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
Your food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes! For the same price as way up here. Great seats. Right up here with a blimp. Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrisburg, David Hopewell, and Randy Couch.
As the cornerstone of a free society, the Mercer County Public Library serves the entire community as a center that meets learning and recreational needs through quality materials and service in an atmosphere that's welcoming and respectful. The Mercer County Public Library offers a variety of free materials and services, such as books, magazines, CDs, DVDs, audiobooks, newspapers, computers with internet access, programs, and workshops. To be in the know, go to your Mercer County Public Library, West Lexington Street, open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday 9 to 5, Tuesday and Thursday 9 to 7:30.
Come on down to the Dairy Barn this Wednesday. DJ Syndicate will be there passing out spirit shirts. We've got Bergen, Mercer, and DCA spirit shirts this Wednesday in Bergen at the Dairy Barn from 3 to 5. Come on down to the friendliest town around. That's Bergen at the Dairy Barn.
Hello, everybody. This is country music artist, star, Alex Miller. I love my country music, and you'll love the country music radio Rick spins weekday morning 6 till 10 a.m. on FM 99.5 WHBN, The Rooster.
Start my life anew instead of having sweet dreams about you. You don't love me, it's plain. The whole night through, instead of having sweet dreams about you. Sweet dreams of you. Things I can't come true. Why can't I forget the past? Start loving someone new instead of having sweet dreams about
Country and more. WHBN.
But since you gotta go, oh, you better go now. Go now, go now, go now. For you see me cry, I want you to tell me what you intend to do now. How many times do I have to tell you, darling, I'm still in love with you now? Whoa, we've already said so long. telling me that you really don't want to end this way. So how many times do I have to tell you, darling, I want you to stay? Since you gotta go, oh, you better go now. Go now, go now, go now.
Denny Lane with Paul McCartney and Wings, Go Now. Denny Lane, born on this date in 1944, expired 2023. And we heard Sweet Dreams from Patsy Cline, 6:30.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
Brett Hankinson testified Monday in his own federal trial as the star witness and defendant. The former Louisville Metro police officer in his second federal civil rights trial for his involvement in the botched raid on Breonna Taylor's apartment in 2020. Hankinson became emotional, telling jurors the events of March 13, 2020, where Taylor was. He defended his action while on the stand, testifying he saw muzzle flashes and a person in a shooting stance. Hankinson will examined today by the prosecutors when the trial enters the 10th day. A lottery who will grow and process the marijuana to be used in Kentucky's medical cannabis programs. Paul Miles reports.
For cultivator tier 1, the numbers are 141, 125.
The state issued a total of 26 licenses for cultivators and processors. They were randomly selected from 918 applications. Sam Flynn is executive director of the Office of Medical Cannabis.
To become eligible for this lottery, the prospective businesses were required to apply to the Office of Medical Cannabis. Their applications required those applicants to submit documentation and information to the office to show that they were serious about being a responsible medical cannabis business licensee.
A lottery for dispensaries will be held at a later date. Medical marijuana becomes legal in Kentucky on January 1st. I'm Paul Miles.
Officials in the Green River Area Development District are reminding grandparents raising grandchildren they might be eligible to receive financial aid through a state program. Eligible grandparents can receive up to $500 per grandchild through the Kentucky Family Caregiver Program. This extra money can buy things for the kids like school supplies, tutoring, clothing, counseling, bedroom furniture, and other needs. To find out if you qualify,
WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available, Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 79, wind gust to 22. Mostly clear tonight, low of 56. Sunny tomorrow, high of 80. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 63, wind gust to 20. On Thursday, showers likely after 2 with increasing clouds, a high of 77, wind gust to 26 miles an hour. Right now under clear skies, we have 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 6:33. We are closer to 6:33 than 6:32. Good Tuesday morning. It's the 29th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Tuesday morning on WHBN AM and FM. HometownLive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Are you ready to laugh? We have some laughs queued up just for you. We start out with Dwayne Wade's statue.
Hi, folks. It's former Miami Heat star Dwayne Wade. And if you're like me, you took one look at that statue of me and thought, who's that supposed to be? Well, now it could be whoever you want it to be at the Dwayne Wade Statue Exchange. I'll send you a statue of me, and you can just tell people it's them, and they'll be too polite to criticize it.
Hey, honey, I love you so much. I had this statue made of you.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that definitely looks just like me. I'm always wearing a Miami Heat jersey. So thoughtful.
Yep, you'll love how flattered people pretend to be when they see their statue.
Jenkins, what is that statue doing in my office?
It's you, sir. You like it?
Oh, yes. Obviously, it's me. I'm always yelling like that, and I wear basketball shorts. Really well done, Jenkins. I'm giving you a raise.
The Dwayne Wade Statue Exchange. Give somebody a statue that they'll be too polite to say looks terrible today.
Trump and Kamala World Series.
And we return to the big league action at the World Series. Wow, what a tremendous game so far.
That's right, quite a game. A lot of action. And action is important, but it's also important to relax. I like to relax with a good book.
Okay. Anyway, let me tell you that Ohtani has a huge contract, $200 million, which is a small fraction of the amount that we have sent Ukraine. I would have made a lot better deal. That I can tell you.
And let's talk a little more about that Grand Slam in Game 1. Grand Slams are good. They have Grand Slams at Denny's. They have a whole lot of food on the menu at Denny's. I like the moons over my hammy.
What are you talking about, Kamala?
Oh, I don't know.
Yikes. More big league action coming up.
Paris Hilton Airlines.
Hi, everybody. Welcome aboard Paris Airlines. We're now ready to begin boarding all first class passengers. All passengers who are super hot, come line up and get ready to get onto my amazing plane. Anybody who's a model, you may now board. Anybody who's really skinny, you may now board. Anybody who is an active member of the military, as long as you're hot, you may now board too. If you're a fatty or ugly, you can board last or whatever. You, sir, what's up with those clothes you're wearing? Ew, no. You can't board right now. In fact, I'm urging you to pick another airline, whichever airline allows people with non-designer clothes to fly with them. Please stop looking at me. Ew, everybody else who is hot, welcome aboard Paris Airlines or whatever.
North Korea costume shop.
Greetings! It is Kim Jong-un, and American Halloween is right around the corner, and I am allowing North Koreans to get in on the fun. That's why there's the North Korean Kim Jong-un Halloween costume shop. I have a wide variety of Kim Jong-un costumes to choose from. You there, will you purchase a Kim Jong-un Halloween costume?
But dear leader, if I dress as you for Halloween, you will consider it to be mocking you.
That is true, so you won't be dressing as me.
But if I do not dress as you for Halloween, I will not be supporting your new small business venture.
Well, quite the dilemma. What will you choose? Will you disrespect me by dressing as me? Or will you disrespect me by not dressing as me? Choose. Choose now.
Dear leader, please.
Guards, prepare to execute this man who will not choose. The North Korean Kim Jong-un Halloween costume shop. Stop by today. Do it. Do it now.
Thumb bucket.
The Colonel's back, and this food ain't just for humans anymore. Get ready for the Thumb Bucket, made specifically for apes.
Excuse me?
Did I stutter, dummy? Look, as we've seen, apes love eating thumbs, so the ape in your life will love the new Thumb Bucket. Get a 6-piece of battered thumbs for just $3.99, or 12 extra crispy thumbs for $6. Your ape will go ape for these thumbs, right, buddy? He says he loves eating thumbs. And try one of my sides, like our pinky fingers, ring fingers, and...
Middle fingers?
Oh, no. Those are just for you and anybody else who ridicules my new Thumb Bucket.
Hey!
The new Thumb Bucket, made just for apes. Try it today.
Thanksgiving coffee.
Each year at this time, Taster's Pick makes a special Thanksgiving blend of our coffee that's so good, it reminds you of what you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for my wife, Jill. And that she doesn't know about my other wife, Brenda, across town.
I'm thankful for the rich brewed taste that's so flavorful, it completely masks the arsenic I put in my husband's coffee. Right, dear? 'Cause guess who found out about Brenda and baking soda?
Taster's Pick Thanksgiving Blend. We don't judge, we just make coffee.
Let's check out late night laughs. See, we start out with Jimmy Kimmel, or excuse me, Fallon.
Well, guys, we're just a few days away from Halloween. Although it's going to be tough for things to get scarier than yesterday's 6-hour Trump rally at Madison Square Garden. Yep, Trump's rally was described as unhinged, crude, and racist, as opposed to the stable, polite, and tolerant Trump rallies we're accustomed to. Switching gears to some business news, TGI Fridays just abruptly closed 50 more restaurants amid reports that they're heading towards bankruptcy. You can tell the end is near because they just renamed it TGI Spirit Halloween.
Seth Meyers.
Authorities in Canada recently arrested 4 people who were allegedly involved in stealing rare Pokemon and Magic the Gathering trading cards, or if their cellmate asks, murder. Beyonce appeared at a rally for Vice President Kamala Harris on Friday and said that she is, quote, not here as a celebrity. Me either, said everyone who spoke at Trump's rally.
Stephen Colbert.
Just about midnight, we are 1 week from an election in which Americans will learn a lot about ourselves as a country. We'll be standing in front of the full-length mirror of democracy, buck naked. And we're going to get an eyeful of just how far we've let ourselves go.
Stephen Colbert.
No surprise, after this, several influential Puerto Ricans have now come out to support Harris, including Bad Bunny, Luis Fonsi, Ricky Martin, and Jennifer Lopez. And there you go. There you go. That's what you get. That's what you get. You can hear all about it on J-Lo's new track, Love Don't Cost a Thing, but that joke might cost you Bucks County.
Jimmy Kimmel.
You would think, I have to say, at this point, you would think that Trump and company would be on their very best behavior, cruising into. That is not what's happening at all. The Big Orange Circus came to Madison Square Garden last night. The clueless Klux Klan showed up in force for what I think may have been the nuttiest Trump event of all time. We are 1 week away from finding out which members of our families won't be invited to Thanksgiving dinner.
All right, thank you very much. That is it. It's time for us now to kick it with Kenneth Riley, and we're going to kick it with one Michael Martin Murphy. It's called Tennessee Stud. Kicking it with Kenneth Riley at 640 and a half.
Long about 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. Never would have made it to the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee Stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
We drifted on down into no man's land, across that river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with a Spaniard's foal till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and the gambler, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked our guns and he fell with a thud, and I got away on the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
I got just as lonesome as a man can be, dreaming of a girl in Tennessee. Tennessee Stud's green eyes turned blue, cause he was dreaming of his sweetheart too. Loped right back across Arkansas, I whooped her brother and I whooped her pa. I found that girl with the golden hair, and she was riding on the Tennessee mare. Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
to stirrup and side by side, and crossed them mountains and the valleys wide. We came to Big Muddy and we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee stud. There's a pretty little baby on the cabin floor, little horse coat playing round the door. I love that girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee stud loves a Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
He had the nerve and he had the blood.
And there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
And that was Michael Martin Murphy, Tennessee Stud, as we kicked it with Kenneth Riley. It is 6:45. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Now, some people can fold a T-shirt perfectly in 1 second without even thinking about it. And others fold it, undo it, and refold it, undo it, and refold it until it comes undone before they get it in a drawer. People on social media are listing the things that are so simple to do, yet somehow they're so horrible at them. Here are some of the highlights. Estimating how much pasta to cook. Wrapping gifts. Well, I'm not good at that. I just put stuff in a bag with some tissue paper on top. Following driving directions or giving directions or having a sense of cardinal directions or even telling left from right. Parallel parking. This isn't always simple depending on the space you have and how long your vehicle is. Perceiving time, whistling, sleeping, doing anything after someone is watching, applying eyeshadow, hula hooping. Remember that thing? Making rice. A rice cooker Instant Pot makes it hard to mess that up. It's making hard-boiled eggs. They're not called simple boiled eggs. Operating a manual can opener. Eating with chopsticks. Never mastered that. Shuffling cards. I'm not that good at that either. I got an automatic card shuffler. Playing hacky sack. Writing with an ampersand. Someone said, rolling my R's. Someone said, I can't tie a balloon after blowing it up. That's what rubber bands are made for, string. And someone said, drinking out of a glass. 9 times out of 10, I'll slam my cup into my teeth and pour the drink on myself. I don't have good depth perception. Those are just a few of the things that some people are not very good at, but we're very good at this, bringing you more great information by our local businesses straight into your ears. And we'll have your weather forecast and your health report. There's going to be filing in right behind, right here on WHBN AM and FM.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides with next level savings. Score 1.9% financing on 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
1.9% APR financing up to 48 months at $21.22 per month per thousand financed on 2024 Kia Sorento and Sportage and Forte. Not all buyers will qualify for financing. Good through Kia Financial Services. 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2024.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings. Savings vary.
Halloween's coming alive at Target. Jackie and Gordy, the Jack-O-Lanterns, here with last chance Halloween deals. Looks like Mom's got the old pumpkin bucket stocked with the best candy, starting at $5.99.
Lucky pumpkin bucket. Oh, there's Dad party planning with a same-day delivery order.
Yes, it's a BOGO 50% off pizza party with Target. Plus, buy 3, save 40% on soda 12 packs with Target Circle.
Nice saves, Dad.
Make your Halloween come alive at Target. Need it last minute? Get same-day delivery with Target Circle 360. Restrictions apply.
Having problems finding that gift for someone's birthday, wedding, or any occasion? Then you need to go to Custom Promotional Products in Harrodsburg. They have personalized gifts for everyone on your list. Monogram scarves start at just $16. Also available at Custom Promotional Products are tote bags, purses, pullovers, jewelry, and much more. Custom Promotional Products carries a complete line of spirit wear for all local teams starting at $15. They're now taking orders for your team's letter jackets. Custom Promotional Products is located in Harrodsburg across from Papa John's. Custom Promotional Products are more than just a t-shirt store, and I mean it.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Collins Construction and Roofing. Storm damage, framing work, insurance claims? Call Collins. 613-4397.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 79, wind gust to 22. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 56. Wednesday's going to be sunny, high of 80. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 63, wind gust to 20. Thursday, showers likely after 2 with increasing clouds, a high of 77. Wind gust as high as 26 miles an hour. Right now under clear skies, we have 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 650.5.
Nearly 3 in 4 Americans say the government isn't doing enough to ensure they have affordable access to mental health care. That's according to a survey from West Health Gallup Healthcare. This comes as the Biden administration introduced a rule requiring health insurers to cover mental health care and addiction recovery services the same as they cover other conditions. Nearly 80% of Americans support the law. A new report calls online gambling a threat to public health and recommends stricter regulation. The Lancet Medical Journal published the report by a 22-member public health commission on gambling. It estimates more than 70 million people globally participate in online gambling, and the 24/7 access can prove harmful. It can lead to job loss, domestic violence, and even suicide. A spokesperson for the online gambling company FanDuel says they fully support a regulated marketplace that protects customers. Health update, I'm Lisa Salvati.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet. Weekday morning, 6 to 10, WHBN.
Once I was a slave at the sawmill. Talk about a poor boy, talk about a poor boy, never saw a dollar bill. My work was so hard at the sawmill. Think about a poor boy, think about a poor boy, when you go to write your will. See my teardrops falling down, my wife left this sawmill town. She said sawmill life has been a sin. The gravy was too thin, I can't work no more at the sawmill. Mercy on a poor boy, mercy on a poor boy, let me have a dollar bill. If you bring your wife to the sawmill, how you gonna please her? How you gonna please her when she wants a dollar bill? They're not satisfied at the sawmill. Women like a dollar, yes, and women always will. See my teardrops falling down, my wife left this sawmill town. She said sawmill life had been a sin. The gravy was too thin. I can't work no more at the sawmill. Mercy on a poor boy, mercy on a poor boy. Let me have a dollar bill. Wish I had a dollar bill. Ain't you got a dollar bill? Let me have a dollar bill. Let me have Last night I came home again, 3 sheets to the wind. Broke the promise I swore I'd never break. And it came as no surprise to see the hurt in her eyes, or the Bible on the table where she prayed. This time I thought for sure that she was good as gone, but she just wiped her tears away and put some coffee on. And I don't know why she even hangs around, after all the hell I've put her through and the times I've let her down. She has more faith in me than anyone has ever found. Heaven knows how much I need her. Thank God for believers. She says, boy, I still love you. She's stronger than the 90 proof. I've sent coursing through my veins. She says, don't give up the fight. Before long you'll get it right. I wish to God that I could feel the same. Sunday morning here beside her in the pew, through bloodshot eyes I try to see her point of view. And I don't know why she even hangs around, after all the hell I put her through and the times I've let her down. She has more faith in me than anyone has ever found. Heaven knows how much I need her. Thank God for believers. Heaven knows how much I need her. Thank God for believers.
That was Mark Chestnut, Thank God for Believers. And before that, it was Mel Tillis, Sawmill. It is 6:57.
The Personal Effects Show, a program that encourages listeners to understand antiques, collectibles, and sometimes just plain junk. The Personal Effects Show airs each Saturday morning on WHBN FM 99.5 and AM 1420 after the 10 o'clock news with Jerry Sampson, your host, who interviews collectors, dealers, experts, and others. The Personal Effects Show is sponsored by the James Harrod Trust and J. Sampson Antiques and Books.
AmericanMusicConcepts.com. If you own a business, here's something you need to know. 85% of the Fortune 500 companies already do this. They use customized music in their advertising because advertising educates people about a business, and music dramatically enhances learning. Think about it. How did you learn the alphabet? You sang it, right? We are American Music Concepts, and we create national quality musical jingles for local businesses all across America. We're coming to your town through a special arrangement with this radio station.
Take your marketing to the next level. Call now for your business at 859-236-2711. 859-236-2711.
American Music Concepts. We'll create a program that will have people singing your song.
AmericanMusicConcepts.com.
We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. Sit quietly and we will control all that you hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Radio Rick in the morning on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN The Rooster.
Thank you, AI. We're coming up on 7 o'clock. We'll have news from NBC, your local news, your weather forecast. Hey, want to remind you of a free coat giveaway at the Mercer County Church of Christ, 1200 Louisville Road. That will be Saturday. That'll be November 2nd from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. Donuts and refreshments will be provided. Need more information, 859-734-7039. I've got the phone number here. Free coat giveaway, Mercer Church of Christ, 1200 Louisville Road. This Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Donuts and refreshments are provided. And we're providing you with this. WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, your community voice, and proud of it since 1955. You can hear us on FM 99.5, AM 1420, on the World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, your home for big deals. It's big savings, and we're seeing it at CKYTV.net, Channel 2 at 7 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Both former President Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris will be delivering dueling speeches today as the election is just 1 week away. Karen Curtis with more.
Trump will deliver his remarks on Palm Beach just hours before Vice President Kamala Harris gives what her campaign is calling her closing argument from the same location where Trump delivered his January 6th speech. Harris's event is expected to begin around 7 p.m. Trump is also set to hold a rally tomorrow night in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Karen Curtis, Miami.
Billionaire Elon Musk is being sued by a Philadelphia prosecutor over his $1 million giveaway for registered voters. Lisa Taylor with more.
The Philadelphia District Attorney's Office filed the lawsuit Monday, aiming to stop Musk's America Political Action Committee's lottery. The PAC is awarding $1 million every day until the election to a registered voter in swing states who sign a petition supporting free speech and the Second Amendment. Philadelphia's DA argued the lottery will irreparably harm Philadelphians and also tarnish the public's right to a free and fair election if not stopped.
Quarter pounders will be back on the menu at all McDonald's this week following an E. coli outbreak. The CDC reported there have been 75 E. coli cases confirmed in 13 states. One person in Colorado died as a result. USDA said the likely source of the outbreak was slivered onions or beef patties on quarter pounders. Christine Romans on McDonald's response.
McDonald's no longer sourcing the onions from supplier Taylor Farms, Colorado Springs, saying those onions were sold to McDonald's in Colorado, Kansas, Wyoming, and other states in the area, including airport locations, which could account for cases in other states.
And forecasters are tracking what could become the next tropical depression or storm. National Hurricane Center in Miami says the system is likely to form over the Caribbean in the next few days. Stock futures are little changed as Wall Street braces for the big tech earnings reports. I'm Michael Kastner.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. The IRS just rolled out a new program to help struggling taxpayers more easily resolve their tax problems. It's called the Taxpayer Relief Initiative, and it opens up powerful new options for people looking to get back on the right track with the IRS. And no one knows this program like the professionals at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution company. They've resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients and have the the expertise and experience to help you. One easy call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries of wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Make today the beginning of your fresh start with the IRS. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief now for your free confidential consultation.
Call 800-682-9928. 800-682-9928. 800-682-9928.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply.
The CDC is urging certain seniors plus other at-risk people to get additional COVID-19 shots. Sarah Lee Kessler reports.
The CDC has issued new guidelines calling for people ages 65 and up and those with weakened immune systems to get a second dose of the updated COVID vaccine 6 months after their last shot. It also says those who are immunocompromised should consult with their doctors to determine whether they should get even more doses. CDC experts believe that getting the updated vax can reduce the risk of long COVID and help protect against new variants.
In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
Millions of dollars are going to hurricane relief in western North Carolina following a star-studded concert in Charlotte. Close to $25 million was raised at Saturday's concert for Carolina at Bank America Stadium. The Tar Heel State's favorite son, James Taylor, joined country superstars like Luke Combs and Eric Church and others for the all-day event. Sheryl Crow and Keith Urban were also among the performers. 82,000 fans who showed up and braved some rain marked the largest crowd in the stadium's history. Funds will be split between several nonprofits. Jon Stewart will stay behind the Daily Show desk through next year. He's agreed to extend his current deal until December 2025. Stewart returned to the Daily Show earlier this year to host shows on Mondays leading up to November's election. He left the show in 2015 after hosting it since 1999. The Daily Show has been without a permanent host since Trevor Noah departed in 2022. And Michigan quarterback Jack Tuttle is quitting football after a number of concussions and health problems. In a post on Instagram Monday, the 25-year-old noted he recently suffered the 5th concussion of his college career. An elbow injury has also been causing him problems. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Thank you, Michael. It is 7:05. You're getting it on WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Time for your local news with Joe. Brought to you by Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Good news coming from the Mercer County Board of Education and their building of the new Mercer County Elementary School. The Harrisburg Herald reports that at their last Board of Education meeting, the board learned they would be saving a little more than $37,000 for sinkhole remediation. The initial cost was thought to be somewhere around $150,000, but it ended up being right around $112,000. As of now, the project is continuing with footers being laid and now work on the walls beginning. And we're now 2 days away from the start of non-excused early voting in Kentucky. That 3-day period begins Thursday and goes through Saturday. If you don't vote absentee, excused in-person, or non-excused in-person early voting, then you have one more chance to vote. That would be Election Day Tuesday. Call your local county clerk's office to find out where early voting is going on in your specific county. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school football Friday night. Boyle County hosts Frederick Douglass on Z105. Danville is at Bardstown on 103.9 FM WHIR. Mercer County is at Lincoln County on 99.5 FM WHBN. And Garrett County hosts Harrison County online at hometownlive.net. All games kick off at 7:30. And on Saturday, Kentucky is at Tennessee. 5:30 pregame, 7:45 kickoff on Z105.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, and I have exciting news for you. From now until the end of the year, current Ram truck owners can get up to $10,000 off a new Ford F-150. $10,000 off a new Ford F-150. This is the first time Ford has ever offered this type of discount. Please take advantage of it. We have over 150 new Fords in stock. Stop by and see us at 225 South Danville Bypass or shop online at www.stuartpowell.com. We make it easy.
This morning's local news was a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the bypass in Danville and online at stuartpowell.com.
Great. See, we're practically sitting on the field. If you could sit here.
Your food and drinks will be right over.
Oh, yes! For the same price as way up here. Great seats. Right up here with a blimp. Why wouldn't you? It's the same with auto insurance. With discounts up to 40%, it's possible to get the personal service of a State Farm agent for the same or less than those other guys.
See your State Farm agent in Harrisburg, David Hopewell, and Randy Couch.
I'm at the movies, asking people if they'll switch seats with me for $574.
Here, take mine.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
Too much work.
Not if you call them. They handle the switching.
Now, that's a plot twist.
Shh. Check Allstate first, and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings vary.
Halloween's coming alive at Target. Jackie and Gordy, the Jack-O-Lanterns, here with last chance Halloween deals. Looks like Mom's got the old pumpkin bucket stocked with the best candy, starting at $5.99.
Lucky pumpkin bucket. Oh, there's Dad party planning with a same-day delivery order.
Yes, it's a BOGO 50% off pizza party with Target Circle. Plus, buy 3, save 40% on soda 12 packs with Target Circle.
Nice saves, Dad.
Make your Halloween come alive at Target. Need it last minute? Get same-day delivery with Target Circle 360. Restrictions apply.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Mostly sunny is what it's going to be today with a high of 79 with wind gusts to 22 miles an hour. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Tonight's going to be mostly clear with a low of 56. Sunny Wednesday, high of 80. For Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 63, wind gusts to 20. Showers likely after 2 on Thursday with increasing clouds and a high of 77, wind gusts to 26 miles an hour. Then we are going to look for, Friday. We got a chance of showers before 8 a.m. Sunny, high of 63. Sunny Saturday, high of 68. Chance of showers on Sunday, partly sunny, high of 74. Chance of showers Monday, partly sunny, high of 74. Right now, we have clear skies, 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:10. Good Tuesday morning to you. It's the 29th day of October. 2 more days till Halloween, kids. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations in Harrodsburg, Mercer County, Bergen, and song requests can be taken and done at 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register someone to win that DQ ice cream cake on Friday morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 26th and November 1st, we have Ernie Decker, Carly Elliott, Zane Selby, Isaiah Long, and Sierra Turner all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. We've got one birthday to report, Ernie Decker. So, happy birthday, Ernie Decker.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from Martina McBride. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Martina, for stopping by to sing happy birthday to Ernie Decker. All right, kids, for the second time, I'm giving you the 4 things today is for the DQ Today Is quiz. All you have to do is remember one of the 4 things, be the first in after the 7:30 weather forecast. Wait till then to make it fair for everyone, all right? And if you can be the first in, you've not won this month, you'll pick up a tasty treat from DQ where a happy tastes good. Are you ready to find out what today is? Let's do it. Today is National Cat Day, National Oatmeal Day, World Psoriasis Day, and World Stroke Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Here's your life hack. Need to de-stress? Watch a funny video. Laughing at a funny video causes your body to increase its intake of oxygen-rich air, which stimulates your heart and increases the endorphins released by your brain. Who knew Keyboard Cat could do all that? Positive thoughts. They who dream by day are cognizant of many things which may escape those who dream only by night. And luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And we've got an opportunity here to tell you what's coming up. And it is Steve Bertram's Sports Report, followed by the Rooster Local Talent Showcase. 7:35 DQ Today is Quiz. 7:45 the good news from JB Dunn Shelter Insurance. 7:50 Southern States Chase Porter will be stopping by. 8 o'clock hour James the Gardener will be here. At 8:20 to be Amanda Mays Bledsoe, State Senator. 8:45 a random facts from David Hopewell. 8:50 Harrisburg Tire and Automotive's Rich will be joining us. After the 9 o'clock news and weather forecast, we'll have a visit with our county clerk, Chris Horn, and kind of reminding everybody about what's going to be happening this week and next week, all right? And then after the 9:30 news and weather forecast, we'll have the swap shop just for you. 3 days away. Light that fuse, start another weekend together. So, in the meantime, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Tuesday, October 29th. Good morning to you.
They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Woke up on a groovy Tuesday. Everything is Tuesday. Feeling lightheaded and woozy. Tuesday afternoon is never ending. Tuesday's gone with the wind. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Tuesday's on the phone to me.
This Steve Bertram Sports Report is a service of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda on the Danville Bypass and online at stuartpowell.com.
Hi, this is Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, and I have exciting news for you. From now until the end of the year, current Ram truck owners can get up to $10,000 off a new Ford F-150. $10,000 off a new Ford F-150. This is the first time Ford has ever offered this type of discount. Please take advantage of it. We have over 150 new Fords in stock. Stop by and see us at 225 South Danville Bypass or shop online at www.stuartpowell.com. We make it easy.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Kentucky men's basketball has its final exhibition game tonight against Division II defending national champion Minnesota State. They were 35-2 last year. UK rolled past D2 Kentucky Wesleyan last week, 123-52. Pre-game shows begin at 5:30, tip-offs at 7 for the Cats versus Minnesota State tonight on Z105. In Game 3 of the World Series last night, Los Angeles beat New York for the third straight game, 4-2. Former Lexington Henry Clay pitcher Walker Buehler threw 5 shutout innings for the Dodgers, allowing just 2 hits. He got the win. Freddie Freeman hit a 2-run homer in the first. The Yankees got their only runs with 2 out in the bottom of the ninth on a 2-run homer by Alex Verdugo. Game 4 starters tonight in the Big Apple will be Luis Gil for the Yankees and Ben Kasparius for the Dodgers. Oregon remains number 1 in the AP College Football Top 25 again this week. Georgia is 2nd, Penn State 3rd, Ohio State 4th, and Miami 5th. Other SEC schools ranked this week are Texas at number 6, Tennessee is 7th, Texas A&M 10th, Alabama 14th, LSU 16th, Ole Miss 19th, and Missouri 25th. In the NFL last night, Pittsburgh downed the New York Giants 26-18. Steelers improved to 6-2, while the Giants dropped to 2-6. Pittsburgh moves back into first in the AFC Central. Boyle County has moved into the semifinals of the girls' 12th Region Volleyball Tournament after defeating Trinity Christian 3-1 last night. The Lady Rebels play again tomorrow night at 6:30 at West Jessamine. Tonight's action features Garrett County versus Southwestern at 6:30, followed by Casey County and host West Jessamine at 8:15. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Intercounty Energy wants you to put safety first when you're working outside. Always look up to see if there are overhead power lines, and be sure to stay clear of them. For safety's sake, always hire a professional to trim trees instead of doing it yourself. Remember, a tree limb cut in the wrong place could fall on a power line and cause you a world of hurt. If you do decide to do the work yourself, always protect your eyes and hands by wearing safety glasses and gloves. Intercounty Energy cares about your safety. Look up, be alert, and stay safe.
DQ is now staying open later at 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. The Mercer County Sheriff's Department, eat free. The Harrodsburg Police Department, eat free. Plus the Kentucky State Troopers, eat free. In addition, all military get a 50% discount. Barbara Montgomery's giving back big time to those putting their lives on the line. Any size confetti dip cones, 75% off. Any size peach cobbler blizzards, 75% off. Any under the rainbow shakes, 75% off. October savings are waiting for you at your Harrodsburg DQ, where happy really tastes good.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here, Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips, too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
If something seems too good to be true, it likely is. Hello, I'm Adam Hopkins, Security Officer at Farmers National Bank. Scam artists use tricks like prize offerings or special deals. If you aren't sure, do research online or give us a call for help.
Good morning. I'm Kerry Annis, candidate for Harrodsburg City Commissioner. I would appreciate your vote and support on November 5th. Less talking and more active listening is the key to effective communication that will solve problems. Please vote Kerry Annis, Harrodsburg City Commissioner. Paid for by Kerry Annis.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Horn Home Supply, a trusted name for quality service and a fair price for over 40 years. See Matt Horn at Horn Home Supply in Harrodsburg, South College Street.
Mostly sunny today with a high of 79, wind gusts to 22. Mostly clear tonight, a low of 56. Sunny Wednesday, high of 80. Mostly clear Wednesday night, a low of 63, wind gusts to 20. Showers likely after 2 on Thursday with increasing clouds, a high of 77, wind gusts to 26. Right now, under clear skies, we have 60 degrees at 7:19 and a half. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning. I'm Larry Sanders. Welcome to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. A special thank you to our sponsor, Darren Ransdell at the Barbershop in Harrodsburg, next to Casey's. Today's Bluegrass Tuesday, we're going to feature one of my favorite female bluegrass artists, Miss Dale Ann Bradley. She's going to be doing In My Mind.
The Barbershop by Darren Ransdell is a barbershop that offers today's men a haven where they can sit back, relax, and talk sports, politics, or the weather. Located next to Casey's on South College Street in Harrodsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
Standing here, staring at your picture on the wall. Once again I'm feeling my heart's not mine at all. You wrap your love around me like you've done so many times. And once again I know I'm gonna love you in my mind. I'll just remember the place we used to go. Saw springtime flowers blossom, felt summer breezes blow. The autumn leaves fell down around two lovers that entwined. And once again I know I'm gonna love you in my mind. In my mind I'm gonna love you like it was yesterday. And in my mind I'm gonna hold you though you're 1,000 miles away. I'll turn back those memories one at a time. I'll close my eyes and love you once again in my mind. Understand me, you know me inside out. You're a part of my soul, and I believe without a doubt, a friend and a lover like you I'll never find. Someone I can always turn to in my mind. So here I stand staring at your picture on the wall. And once again I'm feeling my heart begin to fall. Until we meet again, another place, another time. I guess I'll just have to love you in my mind. In my mind I'm gonna love you like it was yesterday. And in my mind I'm gonna hold you though you're 1,000 miles away. I'll turn back those memories one at a time. I'll close my eyes and love you once again. In my mind, I'll close my eyes and love you once again. In my mind.
You've been listening to Rooster Local Talent Showcase. It's a service of Darren Ranstall's Barbershop next to Casey's in Harrodsburg. You can be the next Rooster Local Talent Showcase star by bringing your music to WHBN Studio. I'm Larry Sanders. You're listening to Radio Rick, playing the best in music and keeping everyone informed on what's happening in Harrodsburg and Mercer County. 99.5 FM and 1420 AM. WHBN, Harrodsburg. The Rooster.
If we have to wait forever, that's alright. If you say let's run away, leave tonight. I'd do anything you ever asked me to. Girl, the reason my heart's beating is for you. And you alone. There's a price to pay for every choice you make. We'll have a day no matter what it takes. I'll be there for you whatever we go through. Girl, the reason life's worth living is for you. And you alone. Oh, you and you alone are with me from now on. Even if I never see your face again. The love that you have shown is unlike anything I've known. We both know it's just a matter of when. I wish that we could just turn back the hands of time and find a way to have your world fit into mine. I'll keep dreaming that someday it all comes true. Girl, the reason my heart's breaking is for you. And you alone. Oh, you and you alone are with me from now on. Even if I never see your face again. The love that you have shown is unlike anything I've known. chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside that lucky guy. You'll never, never know the one that loves you so. No, you don't know me. You'll never, never know the one that loves you so. No, you don't know me.
Mickey Gilley, You Don't Know Me. Before that, Vince Gill stopped by to sing You and You Alone. And you are getting it on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster, your community voice since 1955, FM 99.5, AM 1420, World Wide Web at hometownlive.net, seen at ckytv.net, Channel 2. Your time is 7:30. Time for news.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms teaming up with local law enforcement to get guns off the streets. John Shannon will share the details.
The new initiative brings together LMPD and Kentuckiana Crime Stoppers with the ATF to combat firearms theft and to remove guns involved in crimes from the streets of Louisville and surrounding areas. A reward of up to $3,000 will be offered for information leading to the seizure of stolen firearms and the arrest of those in possession of them. Tips can be provided anonymously by calling Crime Stoppers at 502-582-CLUE. If a tip qualifies for a reward, Crime Stoppers will provide instructions on how to collect payment. The organizations also emphasize the importance of safe storage of firearms by lawful gun owners in preventing firearms theft. I'm John Shannon.
A 2-month-long investigation in Laurel County has resulted in 2 arrests and the recovery of fentanyl and meth and more than $43,000 in cash. Jamie Deaton and Alicia Isom, both of London, were taken into custody Friday after a search of their home on Roy Duggar Road. Deaton and Isom are both charged with trafficking and controlled substance. Multiple agencies continue to search for Mark Bertram, who was reported missing Sunday morning at 2. Canines were called in and tracked from his home off Berry Avenue up to the Ohio River banks, with Boone County Water Rescue searching the nearby waters. Bellevue police released a statement saying they're fairly positive Bertram entered the Ohio River at the dead end of Lafayette Avenue. His condition and whereabouts are unknown at this time. Bertram left his walking cane, wallet, and cell phone behind at home. If you have any information on his whereabouts, you're asked to call 911 or the Campbell County Dispatch Center at 859-292-3622. I'm Lee Mowen.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
It's time for the news, all about your neighbors and probably about you. It's your local news, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Monday through Saturday.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. New numbers are showing how many people visited Anderson Dean Park over the last year. The Harrodsburg-Mercer County Tourist Commission's numbers show that since the start of this calendar year, more than 286,500 people have visited Anderson Dean Park. Those numbers come from Placer AI, a local intelligence and foot traffic data software that provides visitor demographics with anywhere from a 92 to 96% accuracy. Danville Schools will celebrate its first group of inductees into the Arts Hall of Fame this Saturday. Those 7 people are 1995 Danville graduate Ashley Gorley, a songwriter who's helped write and produce more than 75 #1 radio singles in country music. William Gravely Sr., the former Danville band director whom Gravely Hall is named after. 1965 graduate Laurel Harris, a gospel singer with 19 #1 radio singles to his name. 1984 graduate Heather Henson, the author of 10 award-winning picture books, as well as managing and director of the Pioneer Playhouse. 1984 graduate Maurice Manning, an author of 8 books and current professor at Transylvania. Longtime music teacher Mrs. Janet Nash, who taught at Danville schools for 30 years. And 1979 graduate Frank X. Walker, the first African-American writer to be named Kentucky's Poet Laureate. Again, that ceremony is Saturday at 7 o'clock at Gravely Hall. It is free to attend. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
Here are the obituaries. Brenda L. Coleman, age 71, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. Visitation is Tuesday from 5 until 8, with a graveside service Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Ransdell Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. Dorothy Virginia Harper, age 90, of Danville, died Thursday. A graveside service is Wednesday at 1 o'clock at Hilldale Cemetery in Danville. Sims Funeral Services is in charge of the arrangements. James Murphy, age 62, of Lawrenceburg, died Friday. He was the husband of Mary Annetta Wilson Murphy. A memorial service is Saturday at 2 o'clock at Eagle Ridge Church on Duncan Road. Saffel House Funeral Home in Lawrenceburg is in charge of the arrangements. Arthur Faxon Fulton, age 88, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of 64 years to Chloe Carter Fulton. Visitation is Saturday, November 9th from 9, with the time of the service at 10 o'clock at Alexander Royalty Funeral Home. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM WHBN.
That's the news for today, presented by
First Financial Bank.
Charles and College in Harrodsburg.
This WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Ransdell Funeral Chapel. Our goal is and always will be to provide the best value in funeral service available. Exceptional care from a trusted family name, Ransdell Funeral Chapel.
Thank you, Sonny. It's going to be mostly sunny Ransdell today with a high of 79. Wind gust to 22. Mostly clear tonight, low of 56. Sunny Ransdell tomorrow with a high of 80. Mostly clear tomorrow night and a low of 63. Wind gust to 20. Showers likely after 2 on Thursday with increasing clouds and a high of 77. Wind gust to 26. Right now under clear skies, we have 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 7:30 and a half. All right, are you ready to win? It's time for DQ Today is Quiz. Twice I've given you the 4 things today is. All you have to do is call me up right now, 859-734-4321, and tell me one of the 4 things that today is. If you can do that, you won't get 1, but you'll get 2 kids' meals of your choice. So you can get 2 kids' meals. If it's just you, then you'll have 2 kids' meals. And that equals a regular meal, all right, from DQ or Happy Tastes Good. 859-734-4321. Call me up now if you know one of the 4 things today is, all right? Louise Mandrell for your listening pleasure.
Hearts go astray, leaving hurt when they go. I went away just when you needed me so. Filled with regret.
Louise Mandrell with that everlasting love. 740, you're getting on WHBN, AM and FM. Got a winner for the DQ Today is quiz. Betty West said today's National Cat Day, National Oatmeal Day, World Stroke Day. That is correct, and it's also World Psoriasis Day. So thank you, Betty. Thank you, all called in. Thank you, Barbara Montgomery, because without your generosity, we could not do it. And we'll do it again, same time, same station tomorrow. Now, this is a duo, Hank Thompson and Junior Brown. Name of this song is Gotta Sell Your Chickens Before They Die and the Eggs Before They Hatch.
Well, my pappy told me I was sitting on his knee about the birds and the bees and such. You can do right proud in the college crowd, but you ain't gonna learn that much. Get your degree in the ABCs and dig out the cold hard facts. You gotta sell them chickens before they die and the eggs before they hatch.
Now I was told at the Super Bowl when the crowd let out a roar, a big old back with a ball and a jack, and he went on in to score. The coach recalled when he spiked the balls and forget the old cotton patch. I wanna sell them chickens before they die and the eggs before they hatch.
Old slugger's ball was a heading for the wall, and it looked like a home run cloud. But the fielder's glove went high above and caught it for the final out. On the sporting page, he was all the rage when they asked him how he made that catch. But I sold him chickens before they died and the eggs before they hatched.
Now the boxing king climbed into the ring to fight for the title bout. But a right to the jaw was all he saw, and the ref was counting him out. His manager said as he shook his head, son, you done lost this match. You gotta sell them chickens before they die and the eggs before they hatch.
Now a friend I know searched high and low for the secrets to success, and he didn't stop till he got to the top of old Mount Everest. An old guru told him all he knew as he thumbed through his artifacts. You gotta sell them chickens before they die and the eggs before they hatch.
Now the moral here should be clear and is one I'd like to share.
Just be yourself like nobody else and you might become a millionaire.
Your reply when they wonder why, how'd you make all that scratch?
When you sold them chickens before they died and the eggs before they hatched. They'll want to know how you made that dough. You can tell them how to make a batch. Just sell them chickens before they die and the eggs before they hatch.
What a combination there. Hank Thompson, Junior Brown. Got to sell your chickens before they die and the eggs before they hatch. It is 7:43 and a half. We've got the tech report and then the good news brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. Then we will have none other than Chase Porter from Southern States. Stand by.
This year's fall report from Visa is warning of a recent increase in digital theft. Scott Carr has more.
Visa says one of the scams involved criminals buying gift cards or other merchandise using stolen payment information. They say thieves then typically resell the merchandise or use the items or cards for illegal money transfers. And as we head into the holiday shopping season, the report says digital pickpocketing is also on the rise. That involves thieves using a mobile device they press against victims to trigger a sale payment. Such digital pickpocketing usually occurs in crowded spaces, so they advise people to remain aware of their immediate surroundings to avoid falling victim to the scam.
And fast food chain Chick-fil-A is calling its new entertainment app the ultimate digital playground. The company tokened it as the Chick-fil-A Play, which it says will feature child-focused podcasts, wholesome games, arts and crafts videos, and animated books. It launches in November. Tech Report, I'm Mark Mayfield.
Thank you, Mark.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local shelter insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
And that man right there is bringing us the good news. Now, a couple's pet tortoise went missing in Oklahoma more than 2 months ago, was just found 100 feet from their home. Volunteers had helped search for him and even used drones with no luck. A couple in England met while working at a grocery store in 2017, just went back to the store to have their wedding photos taken. She trained him when he got hired and showed him how to stock chips on the shelf. So they snapped a pic in the same aisle while random people were there shopping. In case you missed it, an elementary school in central Missouri recently renamed its building after a longtime custodian. Her name is Claudine Wilson. She worked there for more than 30 years. Everyone loved her, so the school decided to honor her after she retired in July. The main building is now called the Claudine Wilson Learning Center. CNN just picked it up. CBS Evening News did a segment this month as well. And that's the good news, brought to you by Jamie Dunn Shelter Insurance. We have got one Chase Porter coming up from Southern States right after these.
Harrisburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrisburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrisburg Tire.
Maybe it began with a little girl and her tin can microphone on the front porch of a log cabin in the Great Smoky Mountains. But it wouldn't be long before the crowd she dreamed of followed her home to Dollywood, where the memories we share will live in our hearts forever. Experience the incredible resorts, award-winning festivals, thrilling rides, and live shows with those you love most. Plan your trip at Dollywood.com.
Now available at Farmers National Bank, free checking and a free gift. Simply open a new Farmers National Bank personal or business checking account and receive a free gift. Minimum required deposit is only $50. We make the process fast and easy. Call 866-888-0220 or stop into one of our 12 convenient locations. Farmers National Bank, with locations in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Perryville, Stanford, Liberty, and Middleburg. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to make important decisions about your Medicare prescription drug coverage. The Kentucky State Health Insurance Assistance Program provides free, unbiased guidance in selecting a Medicare Part D or Medicare Advantage plan. If you have questions or need help, the Kentucky State Health Insurance Assistance Program can guide you through the enrollment period, which ends December 7th. More information is available about Kentucky SHIP or how you can volunteer at 1-877-293-7447. That's 1-877-293-7447.
This is Goldie Goldsmith McNary, inviting you to join me each week for What's Happening Goldie, a talk show that features interesting people about interesting things. We'll learn how to stay healthy and keep fit, and we'll explore the world of entertainment. So join me for What's Happening Goldie.
What's Happening Goldie every Wednesday at 10:05 a.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. on WHBN 1420 a.m. and 99.5 FM.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into...
Radio Rick in the morning on WHBN.
Thank you very much, AI. It is 7:49. As we await our call from Chase Porter from Southern States, it's election season, obviously, and every day there's surprising new polls, but nothing is as earth-shattering as this. Campbell's Soup just released its annual Thanksgiving poll on America's favorite dishes, all right? And, well, actually, it's sides, not dishes, America's favorite sides. And in a major upset, mashed potatoes is not number one. It fell to number 2 this year behind stuffing. The top 5 are stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, and mac and cheese. They must have talked to a lot of older people because The nation's kid did not agree with green bean casserole being ahead of mac and cheese. 56% of Americans like Thanksgiving sides more than the entree, so turkey, ham, and some of the other sort of nut loaf if you're a vegan, and 38% said if you fill your plate with just side dishes. Also, 43% of adults say they will celebrate Friendsgiving this year. Now, Chase Porter from Southern States, I don't know if you heard that, but Campbell Soup released its annual Thanksgiving poll on America's favorite sides, and mashed potatoes fell to number 2. Stuffing is number 1. Do you like stuffing?
Yeah, good. Well, good topic, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I wouldn't say it's my number 1. I'm really surprised that it is number 1, honestly.
Yeah. Stuffing's number 1, mashed potatoes number 2, sweet potatoes number 3, green bean casserole number 4, and mac and cheese number 5.
So actually, I think to me, like the sweet potatoes are pretty much a dessert. That's more than a side. So if that counts as a side, that should be number 1.
And you put little marshmallows in them? Ooh.
Yeah, or definitely like the cinnamon sugar, you know. Probably dumplings, number 2.
Oh, wow.
Like, well, that's what my family does.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You said something about green beans. I love green beans.
Green bean
Like,
casserole?
Whatever.
Yeah.
In a casserole by themselves, I don't care how they're cooked. I love them. So
Macaroni and
those are my
cheese?
3 right there.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese, I don't know. It's kind of not. As I get older, I'm less enthusiastic about it. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just mac and cheese, you know.
I can remember as a kid, Chase, we had beets that was part of our Thanksgiving Day meal.
Yeah, I'm not really into that.
Me neither. I
feel
didn't
like
really
we did.
care.
Yeah, we did too, but I kind of skipped that. Or like with the cranberries.
Yeah.
Those just kind of sat there.
Yeah.
Those would sit there. Not a big fan.
Yeah, I didn't really
Got to
care
have
about
some
that.
comfort food.
That's right. And it's comfortable going to Southern States because Chase Porter's in charge there.
Yes, sir. It should be. That's the whole deal. It should be a comfortable experience. I think that's a good word for it.
Yeah, comfortable. And you're acknowledged and you're helped.
Yes. Yeah. It's we have very good customer service, and that's our thing. We try to make that the priority. If we're into something, we're gonna set that aside to help the customer.
And you always do. And I've seen you even carry stuff out, help people load stuff up too. That is what you call customer service.
Yeah, we tell everybody that we'll carry their stuff out for them, you know, or at least offer. And sometimes people get offended, like, no, I can do it myself. Okay,
I can handle it. Yeah,
that's just our thing.
Yeah, it's just an offer.
Yeah, but so yeah, don't. That's what we do. We try to see the sale all the way through. If we give you the advice and then sell it to you, we want to help load it for you or whatever that is. And we also offer delivery, so we do a lot of any kind of there's anything from small to a large fence delivery we can accommodate. There is a charge, of course, for most deliveries, but you know, we have trucks and we have flatbeds and we do a lot of deliveries.
A lot of people don't have vehicles, trucks, or whatever to be able to haul stuff, and that's where it comes in handy because you'd have to burn your gas going in anyway. So, you know, I don't think it's unfair to ask for a little compensation for the gas.
And another thing that we're going to try here at our store, we're going to kind of pilot a program that Southern States is doing for some e-commerce. We're going to be like the Kentucky store that tries it first. There's going to be a few around the Southeast that try it, but basically that would involve ordering online and picking up at the store. So if anybody's really comfortable with ordering online, which most of us are, we're going to make that available soon. So I've got a meeting about that tomorrow, and I think they're going to give me more information on exactly how that works, but trying to just offer as many different things to people as possible, because one of our limitations is that we close at 5.
Yeah.
So this would help. This could potentially help there if we have an area where we can stage and prep orders You know, people are working during our store hours. So,
Right.
and I get a lot of questions about that. And really, the best way I can answer that is we have the people you see when you come in here are full-time, experienced staff all the time. Like if you know, if we were to stay open longer and stay open until 9 o'clock or whatever all day Saturday and that kind of stuff, we'd have to hire more staff, temporary employees, that kind of stuff. And so we like that the people here know what's going on, know what they're doing. They can answer your questions, kind of the service that you were talking about just a few minutes ago. So but you know, again, like I said earlier, it's the whole closing at 5 thing is hard on people. So we're trying to come up with some solutions there.
Well, very good. You're always listening. That's a good thing too, Chase. Is your ears are always open for suggestions and ways to do some things that are customer friendly.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I still take the approach of how I saw the business before I started working here, and that was one of the things that I thought. I'm like, wow, you know, I'll work whatever and until 5 or 6, just like everybody else, and it's hard to get there. And so, yeah, I try to put myself in the perspective of the customer all the time. What if I were them? What would they want from us?
That's good stuff there. What kind of other information do you want to lay upon our ears?
So I've got well, we're going to be doing right now we're doing some pan testing for our fertilizer truck. So just wanted to keep everyone aware, we do custom fertilizer. If you've ever heard about pan testing, that's where we go and test the spread pattern on the truck and make sure it's calibrated correctly. We go out to a field and actually take pans and see and lay them out evenly spaced, and then put them in sample jars to see what they've collected. But it's just part of the maintenance that we do on our trucks and some of the extra effort that we put into making sure that we do a good job. But yeah, we have a full-on custom fertilizer business. It's a very big part of our business. If you have rented buggies in the past, or if you all need fertilized, right now is a great time for potash. Going into the spring, of course, your nitrogen or any other needs that you have, we'd be happy to. I'd be happy to come out and take a look at it if I haven't been there before, and I can even pull samples and give you fertilizer suggestions before the truck comes out. So just keep that in mind.
Now you can save people some money too.
Yeah, there's definitely ways. I mean, if you're guessing at your fertilizer, good chance you're going to be guessing high. And so what I try to do is, I mean, there's nothing better than a soil sample. But there's a lot of, because that's going to tell us exactly what your soil is lacking, and we can plan it for that specific crop. But yeah, I try to come up with an economical way, or an economical suggestion for everybody. That's I don't want y'all overspending, and we want to do what's right, and I work with a ton of people on fertilizer, so I kind of know about the needs of every different crop, you know, just from a basic perspective, and then we can kind of hone it in based on your field.
That's good stuff there too.
Also, November, we're about to, let's see, that's Friday. We're going to start our new November hot buys. That's where we have, you know, our 8 or 9 different promos. There's some good ones on next month. Cattle panels are going to be $27. We've got some new feed bunks. These they're called Amera Ag feed bunks. They're going to be on sale. Red clover, if you're looking to do any frost seeding, that's going to be your best price on red clover is next month. Some black oil sunflower, some Valbazen drench dewormer is going to be on sale. I've also got a fence charger for $150, a nice electric fence charger on sale. So just don't forget about those. Every time you walk in, look at the hot buys and see if there's anything on there that would meet your needs. And because a lot of times these are $5, $10, some of these are $20 off.
Very good. What's your hours and location, Chase?
7:30 to 5 Monday through Friday, and 7:30 to 12 on Saturdays. Hey, and Rick, can I say one more thing?
You sure may.
Okay, so I mentioned last week that I'm in this contest for the Rising Star of the Ag Retailers Association, or maybe I didn't mention the contest, but there is I made a video, and it's on our Southern States Facebook page. If you go on there, you can watch the video and vote for me. I'm trying to win this contest, so I'd really appreciate your all's vote.
Very good. Chase Porter is the name. Southern States is the game. Chase, we always look forward to talking to you on Tuesday. We'll do it again next week.
Okay. Thanks, Rick.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Chase Porter, WHBN Harrodsburg.
Digital subscribers since Lewis made the announcement last Friday.
Summer clothing might be the Halloween costumes of choice, with a heat wave coming to parts of the country this week. Chicago and Cleveland may see record highs, while temperatures near 80 degrees are expected in New York City and Washington, D.C. on Halloween Thursday. A cool down is expected in the Northeast and Midwest by Friday, but the South will likely stay hot into the weekend. The Los Angeles Dodgers are on the verge of a World Series sweep, and Freddie Freeman is on the verge of an MVP award. Freeman honored for the third straight game last night in the Dodgers' 4-2 win over the Yankees to take a 3-0 series lead. Dodgers outfielder Mookie Betts says it means nothing if they don't finish the job.
Don't really care. I mean, we're up 3, but we got to get to 4. It's the first one to 4, and so we got to enjoy tonight, but turn the page and be ready.
Game 4 is tonight at Yankee Stadium, and the Yankees are in danger of getting swept in the World Series for the first time since 1976. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
If you're driving a car or truck with an expired warranty and suddenly lost your transmission or needed a full engine repair, would a $4,000 repair bill leave you stranded? I'm Danica Patrick. Don't get caught off guard with a vehicle breakdown. Choose the company I trust, Endurance. No matter the mileage, if your vehicle is less than 20 years old, Endurance offers auto protection plans for any budget. Protection on the drivetrain, electrical, transmission, AC, and more. Plus 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car reimbursement on any plan. Endurance handles everything, from making the claim to paying the certified mechanic of your choice. Act now and get 1 full year of elite benefits. A $2,000 value, free.
Endurance has paid hundreds of millions in claims. Call for your fast free quote today. Call 800-291-1305. That's 800-291-1305. 800-291-1305.
2 new lawsuits have been filed in New York against hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, accusing him of sexually assaulting 2 boys. Jacqueline Carl reports.
One lawsuit filed Monday says the alleged assault happened in 2005 when he was just 10 years old and that he was given a soda spiked with drugs. In the other suit, also filed Monday, a man claims he was sexually assaulted by Combs in 2008 when he was 17. Both men claim they were auditioning for Combs at the time of the alleged assaults. These are just 2 of the many lawsuits filed following Combs' arrest for sex trafficking and racketeering, although Combs maintains his innocence.
The Israeli parliament is banning the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees in the Near East, known as UNRWA, with a new law passed Monday. Jody Jacobs has the latest to the response from the UN.
The UN's head of UNRWA has called the passing of the law outrageous. Felipe Lazzarini saying these bills will only deepen the suffering of Palestinians, especially those in Gaza, where people have been going through what he calls a year of sheer hell.
Experts say the move sets a dangerous precedent as Israel now opposes the UN Charter and violates its obligations under international law. Israel has been highly critical of the work of the UNRWA, a humanitarian body set up by the Security Council back in 1948 to carry out direct relief programs for Palestinian refugees. Approval of the controversial bill by the Israeli parliament follows allegations that some of UNRWA's staff members participated in the October 7th attacks last year. The Menendez brothers are closer to potential freedom as their attorney confirmed plans to seek resentencing for their murder convictions, aiming for a reduction to voluntary manslaughter. If successful, they could be eligible for parole. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. New numbers are showing how many people visited Anderson Dean Park over the last year. The Harrodsburg-Mercer County Tourist Commission's numbers show that since the start of this calendar year, more than 286,500 people have visited Anderson Dean Park. Those numbers come from Placer AI, a local intelligence and foot traffic data software that provides visitor demographics with anywhere from a 92 to 96% accuracy. Danville Schools will celebrate its first group of inductees into the Arts Hall of Fame this Saturday. Those 7 people are 1995 Danville graduate Ashley Gorley, a songwriter who's helped write and produce more than 75 #1 radio singles in country music. William Gravely Sr., the former Danville band director whom Gravely Hall is named after. 1965 graduate Laurel Harris, a gospel singer with 19 #1 radio singles to his name. 1984 graduate Heather Henson, the author of 10 award-winning picture books, as well as managing director of the Pioneer Playhouse. 1984 graduate Maurice Manning, an author of 8 books and current professor at Transylvania. Longtime music teacher Mrs. Janet Nash, who taught at Danville Schools for 30 years. And 1979 graduate Frank X. Walker, the first African-American writer to be named Kentucky's Poet Laureate. Again, that ceremony is Saturday at 7 o'clock at Gravely Hall. It is free to attend. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
If you needed major surgery, you probably would not choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take your car to a body shop that's never been trained? Bob Allen Collision Center is among only 15% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class shop. We know the latest repair technique, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose a trained repair professional location. Choose Bob Allen Collision Center.
Come on down to the Dairy Barn this Wednesday. DJ Syndicate will be there passing out Spirit Shirt. We've got Bergen, Mercer, and DCA Spirit Shirts this Wednesday in Bergen at the Dairy Barn from 3 to 5. Come on down to the friendliest town around. That's Bergen at the Dairy Barn.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by your Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg and Outdoor Power and Rental. Visit Ace Hardware of Harrodsburg for their weekly and monthly specials. North College Street.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 79. We got wind gusts to 22 miles an hour, so hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. Mostly clear tonight and a low of 56. Wednesday's going to be sunny, high of 80. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 63, wind gusts to 20. Showers likely after 2 on Thursday with increasing clouds and a high of 77, wind gusts to 26. Chance of showers before 8 a.m. on Friday, sunny, high of 63. Sunny Saturday, high of 68. Chance of showers Sunday, partly sunny, high of 74. Partly sunny, high of 74. Right now, we have partly skies, 59 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:08.5. Good. Tuesday morning to you. It's the 29th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to have you along. Thanking you so much for making us a part of your Tuesday morning on WHBN, AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. That number is 859-734-4321, 734-4321. That's the number to use if you want to register somebody to win that DQ ice cream cake, or register yourself. That's okay, too. We're going to give it away on Friday morning before 10 o'clock. For those having a birthday or anniversary between the 26th and November 1st, all it needs is a name and a phone number, like Sierra Turner, Isaiah Long, Zane Selby, Carly Elliott, and Ernie Decker, all registered to win the DQ ice cream cake. Got a couple birthdays now. We got Ernie Decker and Lori Melton Wooford.
Hey, y'all, this is Neil McCoy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you stopping by, Neil McCoy, and giving us the birthday song for Lori Melton Wolford and Ernie Decker. Now, here is your life hack. Need to de-stress? Watch a funny video. Laughing at a funny video causes your body to increase the intake of oxygen-rich air, which stimulates your heart and increases the endorphins released by your brain. Who knew Keyboard Cat could do all that? Positive thoughts say luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity, and they who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. And it's not a dream anymore. It's a reality. James the gardener is here. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I am fine. And you made it in this morning.
I did.
Yeah. So, let's see. I did that. Oh, you know what? We haven't told you what today is.
What is today?
All right. I'm glad you asked. Today is National Cat Day.
Okay.
Not to be confused with CAP.
Okay.
National Oatmeal Day. You like oatmeal?
Sure.
My mom used to make the best oatmeal, and it was like real chewy, kind of lumpy sort. That's the kind of oatmeal I like. I don't like this watery.
That slimy stuff.
Yeah. World Psoriasis Day.
Okay.
And World Stroke Day.
Be careful.
Yeah. So that leaves me, James, to tell you that we have coming up Vaught's Views, Steve Bertram's Sports Report. We will have Amanda Mays Bledsoe, our state senator, about 8:20 or so, 8:45, random facts from David Hopewell. 8:50, Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive's Rich will be here. Then, James, after the 9 o'clock news and weather and all that good stuff, we're going to have an interview with Chris Horn, going to go back over again, our county clerk, and remind everybody about voting and how things go this week. And next week is all we got left.
That's it.
Yeah. And you know what what happens Sunday, don't you?
No, what happens Sunday?
We fall back.
We fall back.
Yes. We lose an hour.
Wow. Okay.
We fall back and we spring ahead. I wish we'd stay the same.
I do too.
This is all the clocks, all the things you got to reset, and then in the spring you got to do it again. Can't we just leave daylight savings year round?
I mean, it could have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, it should have been done.
Yeah, but they've been lagging.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get support for it because our legislature's the one that can make it happen.
Sure.
Yeah. So that's what we got there. All right, and then we'll have the swap shop after the 9:30 news and weather forecast.
Okay.
All right. So let's get it started, James. We got 3 days left, and we light that fuse Friday morning and start the weekend together. So you know what I say, James?
What you say?
Sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air on this Tuesday, October 29th.
Back to work again. There's no more fun. Staying out all night and sleeping late was nice. I'm left with those. Back to work woes. I'll cry 'cause it's Tuesday. Long weekends are far too few. I return to my old work days. Long weekend, I miss you.
Vaught's Views on University of Kentucky Sports is on the air. Featuring 7-time Kentucky Sports Writer of the Year, Larry Vaught.
When Cleveland High School running back Marquise Davis verbally committed to Kentucky, it was really a big deal because he had over 30 scholarship offers, including some from the nation's elite programs. The 6-foot, 210-pound Davis was the Ohio Gatorade Football Player of the Year as a junior after running for over 2,200 yards and 35 touchdowns and also playing full-time on defense. His senior season did not get off to a great start as he injured his ankle in the first quarter of the opening game and was mainly limited to defense for 4 games. But Davis had a game to remember recently when he ran 27 times for 462 yards and a school record 8 touchdowns. If Coach Max Stevens played him in the fourth quarter, he would have easily set the Ohio all-time single-game rushing record. Stevens did not want to risk his star player getting hurt in the fourth quarter of a blowout game.
Lots Views will return in a moment.
Farmers and agricultural pros, Raider Auction Company is your destination for quality used farm equipment. Led by the trusted Delbert Raider for nearly 50 years, they offer 4 major yearly auctions, with the next one coming up December 20th. From tractors to combines and everything in between, Raider Auction offers a seamless, transparent buying and selling experience. Don't miss out on competitive prices and top-notch machinery. They buy and sell used farm equipment every day. Check out RaiderAuction.com to learn more.
Raider Auction Company, 1010 Skyline Drive, Hopkinsville.
Other schools have not stopped trying to recruit Davis, and Kentucky's unexpected troubles most of the season have made teams try even harder to flip his commitment. Davis has a strong connection with UK associate coach Vince Mara. As long as Mara remains in Kentucky, it will be hard for another school to flip Davis. The coach says the communication between Kentucky and his star player has been really good and has been all season, and that's big because he's a key part of UK's 2025 recruiting class.
Find more from Larry at YourSportsEdge.com.
Jan Briscoe from Royalty Florist and Gifts.
I still do interior design, so we can help you out with from your home decor, or we have our own website, royaltyfloraldesigns.com. Go there and some of our own personal design that can help you select something that's just right for you. Phone number is 734-3339, 734-3339, and our website is royaltyfloraldesigns.com. So any of your major wire services that are out there, contact them, 1-800-FLOWERS, and they'll make sure that we get the order.
Hello, Central Kentucky. I'm Steve Bertram with sports. Kentucky men's basketball has its final exhibition game tonight against Division II defending national champion Minnesota State. They were 35-2 last year. UK rolled past D2 Kentucky Wesleyan last week, 123-52. Pre-game shows begin at 5:30, tip-offs at 7 for the Cats versus Minnesota State tonight on Z105. In Game 3 of the World Series last night, Los Angeles beat New York for the third straight game, 4-2. Former Lexington Henry Clay pitcher Walker Buehler threw 5 shutout innings for the Dodgers, allowing just 2 hits. He got the win. Freddie Freeman hit a 2-run homer in the first. The Yankees got their only runs with 2 out in the bottom of the ninth on a 2-run homer by Alex Verdugo. Game 4 starters tonight in the Big Apple will be Luis Gil for the Yankees and Ben Kasparius for the Dodgers. Oregon remains number 1 in the AP College Football Top 25 again this week. Georgia is 2nd, Penn State 3rd, Ohio State 4th, and Miami 5th. Other SEC schools ranked this week are Texas at number 6, Tennessee is 7th, Texas A&M 10th, Alabama 14th, LSU 16th, Ole Miss 19th, and Missouri 25th. In the NFL last night, Pittsburgh downed the New York Giants 26-18. Steelers improved to 6-2, while the Giants dropped to 2-6. Pittsburgh moves back into first in the AFC Central. Boyle County has moved into the semifinals of the girls' 12th region volleyball tournament after defeating Trinity Christian 3-1 last night. The Lady Rebels play again tomorrow night at 6:30 at West Jessamine. Tonight's action features Garrett County versus Southwestern at 6:30, followed by Casey County and host West Jessamine at 8:15. That's sports. God bless America. I'm Steve Bertram on the Hometown Radio Network.
Mike Gay here. At Essity, we're committed to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place, starting right here in Harrodsburg and Danville. We're hiring machine operators where you'll work with cutting-edge technology to produce essential products like hand towels and tissue paper. Our wages start at $20 per hour with benefits on day one and opportunity for growth. If you're a high school grad ready to make an impact, visit ESSITY.com/careers. That's Essity.com/careers.
April Ellis, 101 Business Solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the new Howard Carpenter Flooring Outlet in Harrodsburg, 540 North College Street next to Timmy's 5 Point. Shop and save with Howard Carpenter.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 79, wind gust to 22, mostly clear tonight, low of 56. Sunny on Wednesday with a high of 80, mostly clear Wednesday night, a low of 63, wind gust to 20. Showers likely on Thursday after James with increasing clouds, a high of 77, wind gust to 20 miles an hour. Right now, we have sunny skies, 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 8:20. Now, James, you know what that means? One thing only. It means it must be our state senator because she has applause everywhere she goes.
It's the only place I have applause everywhere, I guess.
Well, it was good seeing you last week, I believe it was. We met over at the hospital.
It was good seeing you.
Yeah.
It was great. What a crowd they had for the
Yes.
expansion.
Yeah,
Groundbreaking.
and what an expansion we're going to be having at the hospital. $120 million, James.
Yeah,
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I was, sitting at CVS yesterday watching them, doing some work over there, getting the pillars together and stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty large.
And it's much needed.
No, it's much needed. And, one of the things that you do when you get new counties, you spend time talking to people who are leading it, and no question, Ephraim McDowell has got to be in the top 2 or 3 job employer, certainly in the region. Mm-hmm. And so when you spend time with Dave McKay and talk to him about his vision, and he said it the other day, the passion that board has for serving not just Weld County, but the surrounding areas is so genuine and so authentic, and they are so determined. And it was not easy. Staying downtown, as he said, was a hard decision, just financially, logistically. It does cost more money, but what that will do to keep the downtown of Danville thriving cannot be understated. And I've seen, we've seen communities that go to the bypass, that go to the interstates, and they lose that, and the little shops people used to have start to close. And that was one decision that had dominoes. And I was so impressed with their commitment to the area, and goodness, it's going to be fantastic. And the parking downtown won't just benefit the hospital. That'll benefit everybody who's down in that area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then that much needed expansion of the ER. Unfortunately, we're getting more and more people having to go to the ER.
Well, you're right. And, EMS is always challenging, and people would love to stay where they are as opposed to driving to Lexington. Mm-hmm. And I get that. It's you want to go to the quickest healthcare where you can get the needs met most appropriately and be cared for. And goodness, that's going to be a great addition. Again, to serve people. I think that's just going to be fantastic. And employers going to drive up more employment. It's just really exciting. There's a lot of growth in this area. And some really significant projects we celebrated on Tuesday. They're going to be transformational.
And we needed a bigger parking lot for the ER. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's horrible trying to find a place when you're in a hurry, we're in an emergency situation with a loved one, and it's a shame that you can't find something readily right there. That will be rectified hopefully within 36 months.
I think so. I think they said 250 parking spaces.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty substantial.
Oh yeah.
And again, if you pave, you can go up one day.
Yeah.
It gives you room to grow when you have that. And you're exactly right, Rick. When you are in a hurry, and everything becomes more challenging. The front door is another issue. Having a welcome entrance that everyone's clear about where I'm supposed to go, and those little details. And again, to your point, this is why it was hard to stay downtown.
Yep.
It's because you do have a limited footprint to work within. So I really applaud the determination that they have, and it's going to be a great addition to the surrounding counties. It was such a neat thing to see so many people, and we all had our little bit of the pie, if you will, to help. But seeing Congressman Comer, who represents Boyle County, they're getting a federal $1 million grant to help with some of those things. I mean, when everyone does their little piece, you put together a really great package that works, and it's going to be fantastic.
And another thing they need to, and desperately need, like right now, when you drop people off at the front where the front entrance is, you've got people opening doors on the passenger side, and you got traffic coming by. When they make that new entrance, you'll be able to drive right up to the front door and make it a lot easier getting in and out, and you're not doing it right in traffic. That's another problem we have right now.
Safer.
Yes.
That's right. It'll be easier and safer, and it'll give people, I think, a little bit more comfort level when they're going, to know where they're going, that they're going to get in and out easily. All those things just make the experience so much better. And like you said, when you are going to the hospital or going, especially in an emergency situation, those little things can take something from being, they feel even more when you're already stressed and nervous. So I think it's going to be awesome. And it'll be a headache, as you said, for the next couple of years as they do construction, as it always is. But it will really enhance that whole area. And, gosh, all the work that the city and county have done to the downtown area and the parks, it's a really – I tell you what, Central Kentucky in this area is booming, and it's booming in the right ways.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing about this hospital is, see, I was born in that hospital, and it hasn't it hasn't changed at all since I was born there. So it's definitely due for an upgrade, and where they're putting it at will open that space up for many people to come, because I'm one of those people who don't want to drive to Lexington. So so if I can take my loved one or whatever it is right downtown, and they can get taken care of, that works for me, instead of having to go 30 miles in order to get help.
You're exactly right. And I don't know if you caught this, but Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman mentioned she was also born there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so I think there's probably a lot of people who James, have your shared experience of, well, not much has changed, just ready for a facelift. And,
yes,
healthcare is a hard thing. You've got to figure out how to make the numbers work with reimbursements and insurance and pay, and to try to figure out how you can grow appropriately and grow in a good way and provide services that doesn't always aren't cost effective sometimes to do. So they've really, you could tell as the board members spoke, one, how passionate they were and how committed they were to finding a way to get to a win.
Yeah, and it's gonna, in the short term, it's gonna be a little more inconvenient, but just avoid that area if at all possible. But in the end, it's going to justify more.
Yeah. That would be fantastic. And when you have expansions there, to your point, ancillary things pop up too.
Yeah. When
they know they have resources there, it's kind of like, I will open my smaller, maybe more niche medical services when they know they have a hospital close. Those things kind of all partner together sometimes. So all of it's a great investment.
What else is going on, Senator, we should be knowing about, other than we know what's happening this week and next week?
That's right. We got Halloween this week and the election next week.
That's right.
That's what everyone's talking about. Oh, goodness, we've not had rain in how long? And, we may get it Halloween night. So I'm praying they just hold off a little bit longer so kids can get out and enjoy that, and daylight savings and an election. So it's quite the busy time. I'm, speaking of transformational projects, I just want to mention, because of elections, on Tuesday, after I was in Boyle County for the hospital, I was in Frankfurt for a meeting, the chair meeting, and then I was back in Versailles for their groundbreaking for the Livestock Innovation Center. And what's so neat about that project is, while it is at the UK research facility there off 60 in Versailles, it really was a dream of so many people from Boyle and Mercer County that talked to me about it, in addition to Woodford, which was so special, because when I signed up to run for Senate, if you remember, I was only signed up to run in Fayette County. Then we districted, I picked up, Woodford, Mercer, and Boyle. And I had some significant concerns about that, mostly of which, what if they don't like me? They don't know me. These are all the farmers, that represent this area. And so I said on Tuesday, listen, I will never pretend to be somebody I'm not, and nobody's going to believe that I'm a farmer. I'm not. And I'm not going to pretend to be one, but I like food, and I'll be your advocate. And what was so interesting is I called Ryan Quarles, and I said, who do I talk to in these counties that I didn't already know? And so he gave me a list of people, one of whom was Dr. Williams, who shared his passion for that project and was there on Tuesday and was an advocate. But Kim King is the first person I called in Mercer County, and Carrie, of course, actively involved in livestock. And so it was a strong advocate for that project as well. But I have just said several times in the last the last week or so, as you think about who the state reps are going to be and who's running for office and who I get to work with, I am just so fortunate that I have such great state reps to partner with, and Kim King is one of those. And I just wanted to just say, I think she's one of the hardest working, most dedicated, thoughtful. Isn't swayed by public opinion, isn't swayed by people bullying or being aggressive. She says no drama all the time, and that's it. She is someone who's been consistently who she is for a long time serving, and Mercer County is so fortunate to have her, and so she's so well respected in Frankfort. And I just wanted to say that out loud because I have been such a joy to work in these counties, and the welcoming that I've received is large part because people like her and Carrie and others introduced me to people, and you build relationships. So I just think she's fantastic, and wanted to put it out there one more time before Election Day, I guess, that I'm just so privileged to work with her.
Anything else that we need to know about? Any meetings coming up?
I am. Today I'm in Frankfurt for the AI Task Force, Artificial Intelligence. This is our next to last meeting. I know you're all tired of me talking about AI, but today's meeting is 11 o'clock, and it's really interesting. We're going to talk about some social workers who are using AI in their space, and then Amazon is presenting a little bit on how they are using robots and AI to do not just their package delivering, sorting in their facilities, which if you are into that stuff, it will be, the pictures and the presentation I've seen a little bit would be fascinating. You can watch those online. And they're also talking about transportation, how they're using trucks, how they're using vans and air to better serve the people, and also what they're doing in some of that space to be creative. There's some thought leaders in that area willing to push the envelope a little bit on how to use AI in some of those spaces. So if you're interested, today at 11 o'clock, that will be online. You can watch that at the lrc.com or .gov, and it'll be there. So that'll be a fun day. And, of course, Spirit on UK tonight, right?
Yep, there you go. Action-packed week, 2 weeks, actually.
That's right.
Well, very good. Well, Senator, we always look forward to talking to you on Tuesday, and we'll do it again next week.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye-bye. That's our state senator, Amanda Mays Bledsoe. Now, here's the senator of news. It's Joe, and then we'll have our head football coach, Craig East.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. New numbers are showing how many people visited Anderson Dean Park over the last year. The Harrodsburg-Mercer County Tourist Commission's numbers show that since the start of this calendar year, more than 286,500 people have visited Anderson Dean Park. Those numbers come from Placer AI, a local intelligence and foot traffic data software that provides visitor demographics with anywhere from a 92 to 96% accuracy. Danville Schools will celebrate its first group of inductees into the Arts Hall of Fame this Saturday. Those 7 people are 1995 Danville graduate Ashley Gorley, a songwriter who's helped write and produce more than 75 #1 radio singles in country music. William Gravely Sr., the former Danville band director whom Gravely Hall is named after. 1965 graduate Laurel Harris, a gospel singer with 19 #1 radio singles to his name. 1984 graduate Heather Henson, the author of 10 award-winning picture books, as well as managing director of the Pioneer Playhouse. 1984 graduate Maurice Manning, an author of 8 books and current professor at Transylvania. Longtime music teacher Mrs. Janet Nash, who taught at Danville Schools for 30 years. And 1979 graduate Frank X. Walker, the first African-American writer to be named Kentucky's Poet Laureate. Again, that ceremony is Saturday at 7 o'clock at Gravely Hall. It is free to attend. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis.
Thank you, Joe. And we've got our interview with our head football coach, Craig East, coming up. It's brought to you by Jamie Dunn, Shelter Insurance.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
I'm Jamie Dunn, your local Shelter Insurance agent. We're your shield, we're your shelter.
Oh.
Is this our back-to-back district champion head football coach, Craig East?
Yeah, this is Craig East. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing fine. Coach, before we get started here, I just thought of a question I wanted to ask you. When the game was over, win or lose, everybody always gathers around the field, all the players and your coaches. What did you say to the players after the game was over?
I told them I was proud of them. We've had quite a bit of adversity this year, kind of on and off the field with injuries. And then really proud of Daniel Butler for having the ability to go out there after not kicking the ball so well the first 2 times and then getting one blocked and then, hey, man, you for going out there and making the kick. And then what a great way to finish it out and close out and win a back-to-back district championship by closing it out on defense. This is what football is all about, and you should be proud of yourself. And we're just proud, and congratulations because we're back-to-back district champs.
Offense wins games, defense wins championships, what I've always heard.
That is correct. I mean, offense has got to score the points, and the defense has got to keep them out of the end zone and put the game away when it's time to put the game away. And it was a great game.
And, Coach, you don't know what that probably did to Daniel Butler's confidence to, like you say, after he had a couple he had one blocked and missed one, but to come back and say, hey, we're putting the game in your hands and on your foot, actually, and to know that, you know what, that may come down to it again, and he may have that confidence. Hey, they knew that they could rely on me, and if everything, you got 3 parts. You got to get the snapper right, you got to get the hold right, and you got to get the kick right. So there's 3 components to make an extra point or field goal work.
Yeah, and on that play, it all worked together. And he kicked that thing right through there, and that's all that matters. He kicked it right through the uprights.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to give him a lot of confidence. How'd practice go yesterday?
We had a really good practice. I know I kind of sound like a broken record, but, our kids are really focused and locked in to what's going on. Our seniors are stepping up, and they've been leading, and some of our juniors. And it's good to go out and we got a workman-like attitude. We talk about being tough, disciplined, having a great attitude, and outworking our opponents. And we're doing that on a consistent basis in practice. So very pleased with how our kids are practicing.
The one thing that I wonder about, Coach, because Lincoln County, they had their destiny in their hands last week. If they'd won, they'd be in the playoffs, but they lost to Taylor County. So they're out of the playoffs. What kind of motivation? What do you think that the coach is telling Rogers is telling his team this week? Because they're not going anywhere, but this is the last game. I guess you just use the motivation of the seniors.
You got your seniors. This is the last game they're going to play in their high school career. So go out there and finish your season strong. If I ain't mistaken, they're 5-4, and they can finish their season at 500. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell him or tell his team. I just know we got to be ready to play, and we got to play as hard as we possibly can. But, in that situation, let's go out and play as hard as we can for the seniors. And that's what I expect them to do anyway. Right. I expect them to play hard. It's not going to be no lay-down game. We got to be ready to play. They're definitely going to come to play. They got some good players over there. They've had some things not go their way. But we got to put the pads on, and we got to strap it up, and we got to go out there and play because, we can get beat, and we want to finish our season strong as well.
And momentum is so critical with young people. Good momentum and bad momentum can really hurt or help. So it's on an uptick, going in, winning. You got that confidence going. There's nothing like that. And they've got a good 1-2 punch with the quarterback. Tucker Foster can throw the ball and can run. And Cass Smith, what a heck of a runner he is. Got 806 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's my point. They have good players, and those are 2 of just their best players. That doesn't mean that they don't have other players over there that can play. So we got to be ready. They're going to be ready to play. This is the last game of the season for them. and they're going to be fired up, and we need to be fired up just the same.
Do you think that at this point, since they're out of the playoffs, do you think that, if you were in that position, would you just try to throw everything but the kitchen sink at this point, just to kind of...
Well, they don't have anything to lose.
Yeah.
Only thing that they have to do is to, gain a win. And we want to prevent that. So we got to be prepared for anything and everything.
Well, Coach, best of luck in practice today, and we look forward to talking to you again tomorrow morning.
All right, Rick, appreciate you. Sounds good, and go Titans.
Go Titans. Thanks, Coach. Bye-bye. Head coach Craig Yeast of the football Titans as they will go to Lincoln County on Friday night, all right, to finish the season off for Lincoln County, and Mercer County season continues on with at least 2 home games. So best of luck to the Titans. We got we got these messages. We've got the random facts from David Hopewell, and then we'll have Rich from Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides with next level savings. Score 1.9% financing on 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
1.9% APR financing up to 48 months at $21.22 per month per thousand financed on 2024 Kia Sorento and Sportage and Forte. Not all buyers will qualify for financing. Good through Kia Financial Services. 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2024.
Catch these savings at your Harrodsburg Napa. Evercraft 11-piece combination wrench set SAE polished chrome, $43.99. Castro GTX motor oil, 10W40, full synthetic, 5 quarts for $43.49. Xerox cooling system antifreeze, 1 gallon price, $13.99. Rain-X Latitude water repellency wiper blades, 24-inch, $13.49. Gear Up cargo mat universal in black, $37.49. Your one-stop shop for savings is at your Harrodsburg Napa, located at North College Street. Don't forget to sign up for your money-saving Napa rewards.
Here are the obituaries. Brenda L. Coleman, age 71, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. Visitation is Tuesday from 5 until 8, with a graveside service Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Ransdale Funeral Chapel is in charge of the arrangements. Dorothy Virginia Harper, age 90, of Danville, died Thursday. A graveside service is Wednesday at 1 o'clock at Hilldale Cemetery in Danville. Sims Funeral Services is in charge of the arrangements. James Murphy, age 62, of Lawrenceburg, died Friday. He was the husband of Mary Annetta Wilson Murphy. A memorial service is Saturday at 2 o'clock at Eagle Ridge Church on Duncan Road. Saffel House Funeral Home in Lawrenceburg is in charge of the arrangements. Arthur Faxon Fulton, age 88, of Harrodsburg, died Friday. He was the husband of 64 years to Chloe Carter Fulton. Visitation is Saturday, November 9th from 9, with the time of the service at 10 o'clock at Alexander Royalty Funeral Home. And those today's obituaries on AM 1420 and 99.5 FM, WHBN.
Big deals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Jenny here. Just counting all the dollars I saved at my local Big Deals online store. What? You haven't saved yet? Get on it. You'll love the great selection of gift certificates at discount prices. They make great gifts, too. And you can shop right from your phone. Nothing satisfies like counting all those savings. Now let me get back to it. 6, 7, 8.
Go to hometownlive.net to shop and save at the Big Deals online store. You can also find links to download the free Big Deals Media app for your phone. Works on Apple and Android cells. Shop quickly and access all your mobile Big Deal certificates easily for redemption. You can also easily send a mobile certificate to someone else to use via email. Check it out and join the thousands that save with Big Deal certificates to local businesses.
Shop and save with Big Deals at hometownlive.net. That's hometownlive.net.
This is Cindy at Sweets by Cindy in Junction City. We have everything from custom cake orders to cookies, fudge that we make here all the time, and we have cupcakes that you can just walk in and buy. They start at $1.50 each or $18 a dozen, but we can mix and match anything that you want to, and we can take care of about any sweet treat that you need. If we don't have it, we can sure come up with it. Visit us on our website, sweetsbycindy.com. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 1. Come on over to Junction City with us on West Shelby Street and get your sweet on.
Hey everybody, this is Derek Gray with the Mercer County Tourist Commission, and we are excited to officially announce the launch of our new app, Visit Mercer County KY. Head on over to the App Store, type in Visit Mercer County KY. You should see the new city logo with the navy background and the white H. Home screen here has attractions, food and drink, lodging, to-do, events, my plan, login, notifications, and tutorials. We are excited about the launch of the new app, and whether you're a local or a visitor, we hope this enhances your experience when you come to Mercer County.
Get your taste buds ready because every Wednesday, the Bread of Life Cafe in Liberty is having the ultimate barbecue feast. Indulge in a mouth-watering lineup on their buffet featuring barbecue pork, brisket, fried chicken, barbecue ribs, mac and cheese, baked beans, and potato wedges. Bring your appetite and join the Bread of Life Cafe for a finger-licking good time. The Bread of Life Cafe has been serving up good old Southern cooking since 1995. With a loaded buffet and extensive menu, fill her up with a visit to the Bread of Life Cafe, Highway 127, 5 miles north of Liberty.
This WHBN weather brought to you by the new Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg, providing the largest selection of playhouses, cabins, sheds, workshops, and more. Financing available, Cabin Connections of Harrodsburg.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 79. Tonight, with wind gusts to 22, I might add. For tonight, it's going to be mostly after 2 on Thursday with increasing clouds, a high of 76.
This is David Hopewell with State Farm Insurance. Welcome to Random Facts with Radio Rick.
James, would you just happen to have some random facts you could share with us?
I do.
All right.
The stem of a pumpkin is called a peduncle.
Pedunkledunk. What?
Peduncle.
Peduncle.
P-U-D-U-N-C-L. It's like uncle.
Okay.
Peduncle.
Peduncle.
Yeah, I've never heard that word.
I neither.
Broccoli is a man-made. It was created by carefully breeding wild kale that had the traits of cauliflower, and the Brussels sprouts are also man-made too. In Florida, anyone can execute a criminal on death row. You can apply and get paid $150 if they pick you to do it.
Would you want to do that for $150? Kill somebody?
No. Come on now.
Have to live with that?
And that's a rule?
Anybody can.
They can. Next.
That makes no sense.
People are the only animals with chins.
What, don't monkeys, gorillas have chins?
Well, apparently this says that they don't. All right, next. The name Gary is only popular thanks to actor Gary Cooper, whose real name was actually Frank Cooper. He adopted the first name of Gary after the city of Gary, Indiana, because it seemed like a tough place and he wanted to be tough.
Oh, he was a great actor. I know that.
Oh, yeah. I got to go.
He's going to leave again. It is 8.
To Texas, you followed me to Utah. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. You followed me to Alabama. Things look good in Birmingham. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams. You had my child in Memphis. I heard of work in Nashville. We didn't find it there, so we moved on to a small farm in Nebraska, to a gold mine in Alaska. We didn't find it there, so we moved on. And now we've left Alaska, because there was no gold mine. But this time, only two of us move on. Now, all we have is each other and a little memory to cling to. And still you won't let me go on alone. I know you're tired of following my elusive dreams and schemes, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams, for they're only fleeting things, my elusive dreams.
My Elusive Dreams. And that was Bobby Vinton. We are going to try to catch up with Rich from Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive. It is 8:51 and a half. Okay.
Good morning, Harrisburg Tire. This is Rich.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. Just the man I'm looking for, Rich. How are you doing?
Good, Rick. How are you doing?
Not bad for a man of my age and temperament.
Okay.
Hey, we turned the clocks back Sunday night. Well, Saturday night, I guess, Sunday morning. So you're gonna get you're gonna lose an hour's sleep. How do you feel about that?
We turn them back. We turn them back this Saturday.
Yes.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. All right. Well, we're gonna lose an hour of sleep. That's just have to get used to it and go through it and go on.
And reset all the clocks again.
Yeah. Yep. And all the clocks in the vehicles.
Yeah.
And if you need help doing that, stop by and we'll definitely help you.
Oh.
Harrisburg Tire.
There you go. Another service.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. And that could be a challenge sometimes, Rich, especially with these newer vehicles,
Yeah, because you have to have codes, a lot of them.
Yeah.
But just so people know, 9 times out of 10, the code is put in their owner's manual in the glove box.
Okay.
So, and we find them in there a lot, and then that really helps them. So.
Well, speaking of codes, Rich, I'm glad you brought that up. If somebody's having trouble, we used to call them idiot lights that, when they come on, there's a reason that those are coming on. And a lot of us don't know how to reset those things. And sometimes it may not necessarily be a problem, but it's always better to err on the side of safety and caution than take a chance on something really developing bad.
Sure. And the manufacturers, they got, real quick, they got to the point to where they were tired of hearing them called idiot lights.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did is there's actually a reason why it's on. And what happens is a lot of times somebody will say, okay, well, it has an evaporative leak, which means that it's leaking raw fuel vapor, the gas cap, what have you, is loose. Well, that'll trigger the engine light, but then you're not going to get another reminder if something else critical happens. If you don't have it scanned, somebody says, "Oh, the light's on. You want me to check it?" No, I don't need it checked. I know it's just my gas cap or what have you. It could be something real vital, and you could get ahead of it if you just have it diagnosed first. So that's one of the things you want to do. I mean, they are a pain, just like the tire pressure sensor.
Yeah.
But it can save you a lot of aggravation and headache if you stay up on those lights. They're there to help you and aggravate you all in the same turn. But they are really key anymore to finding the root of a problem. Yes.
Yeah, and again, err on the side of caution and just make sure if something comes on, don't assume that it's just a faulty. And again, sometimes it could be just they need to be reset, but that's where they can come to Harrisburg Tire and Automotive, and you can help them and even show them, hey, if this happens, take some warning and get in here. Let us check it over.
Yeah, you can just swing by. That's something that we can go out usually do in the parking lot. Just on the fly type thing, and and they pop on, and then it could be something minor, but the main thing is just don't since the vehicle is running well, it's not overheating, all the gauges look good except for the light. Don't automatically assume it's just something silly, because it could be something it could be something major. So that'd be that along with your tire pressure. So
yeah,
it goes hand in hand. Stop by here. I can look at any check engine light, and I can look at any tire, air up tires, check the condition of the tires. We're getting around that time of year. So yeah, I mean it's coming up real soon. So we're pushing for that. We carry tires in stock to help them for that same day delivery or same day installation, and we get 2 deliveries a day. So
that's pretty good. 2 deliveries a day of tires. So there's a pretty good shot that if you can't get it today, there's a good shot that you can probably have it delivered tomorrow. The tires.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It'd be very rare we couldn't if it was something that was out of our zone or something like that. But typically, we can get just about anything you want in a day or day and a half's time. So.
And you have help available because there's never a convenient time or place that maybe we have a flat tire, something leaking, whether it's at home, at work, or on the farm. You have people that are willing to come out and get you straightened out and helped out.
We do. That's been implemented here for going on about a month now. So it's juggling it and juggling the work schedule here makes it interesting at times. But yeah, it's definitely something that we want to extend to the consumer for sure. Don't forget 1054 North College Street, Harrodsburg, Kentucky. That's where we're at.
And what are your hours?
We're here 7:30 to 5:30, and we start at 7:30. Like, we don't just open the doors and wait for guys. We have our guys here. When 7:30 hits, we have people ready to work on the vehicle.
So if you drop one off there, that's another thing we haven't talked about. I don't think, Rich, is if someone has problems, they can park the car, and you've got a key drop somewhere out front there by the door.
Yes, we have a night drop. It's right next to the entrance to the main lobby. So you right there, little mailbox. Open it up, slide your keys in it, put a little information in there, or if you called ahead, we'll get it in the morning. We check that daily. So yeah.
Another little extra convenience for Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive.
Absolutely, yes sir, yes sir.
We were talking about changing tire stuff. Remember the old bumper jacks they used to have, and you had a little hole, I think, in a bumper, and you would stick it, just crank it up. But those things you had to be careful, because if you had a little bit of a incline or a little bit of a hill, you had to be real careful about that thing. Could just roll back and roll off the jack.
Yeah, they would come right. They'd roll right off there. Yeah. So I mean, and that goes in the same turn as far as the jacks they're putting in the vehicles nowadays. Nine times out of 10, you're going to end up with it's called a rescue kit, flat kit, and it comes with basically some sort of foam that you spray into the tire to get you to where you need to be, and a little mini air compressor, and that's equipped with a lot of cars now. They're not, unless it's a work truck, what have you. You're not going to find spare tires in there. So that's one thing you need to remember. Like, basically just have like we talked about last week, like have your kit to, prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Like a driver's kit. You got to, flashlight. We talked about water, talked about, blankets, things like that. Good thing to check your spare emergency tire situation too. Make sure that that's all together good and everything, because that stuff expires. So it's not good for, the length that you own the vehicle. It very well can easily bleed off, just like a tire. That foam can leak off, get hot, get cold, and it'll, you won't just try to, if you're going on a trip, over 50 miles, one way, try to really make sure you got all your I's and T's crossed.
Yeah.
And get it looked that.
Very good. Rich, we always look forward to talking to you on Tuesday, and we'll do it again next Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Have a good
Rich.
day.
You too.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye. Rich at Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive. You heard him right here on WHBN Harrodsburg, the Rooster. Your community voice since 1955. It's 9 o'clock.
NBC News Radio, I'm Michael Kastner. Vice President Kamala Harris has a major speech planned for today in the nation's capital, just 1 week ahead of Election Day. Harris campaign chair Jen O'Malley Dillon on what to expect.
I think you're going to hear from her the very strong new way forward she's been laying out across the country, how she represents a new generation of leadership, but also how the American people deserve a leader who is focused on them.
An estimated 20,000 people are expected to gather at the Ellipse near the White House to hear what organizers are calling Harris's closing argument to voters. It's the same location where former President Donald Trump spoke on January 6, 2021, just ahead of the Capitol riot. Former President Trump will give his own speech today starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. Former Trump advisor Steve Bannon is released from a Connecticut prison just a week before the presidential election. Bannon walked out of the federal lockup in Danbury just before dawn this morning. He served 120 days for contempt of Congress, specifically for failing to comply with its investigation into the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol riot. Early voting is underway in most states as Election Day nears. So far, some 42 million people across the country have already cast their ballot. Officials have reported record-breaking early voting turnout in several swing states, including Georgia and North Carolina. Subway's being accused of grossly misleading customers over the amount of meat that's in its sandwiches. More from Tammy Trujillo.
A proposed class action lawsuit says advertisements for the fast food chain show steak and cheese sandwiches containing 200% more meat than what customers actually receive. The lawsuit was filed Monday in Brooklyn federal court. The woman who's suing is seeking unspecified damages for New Yorkers who bought the sandwiches over the last 3 years.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
When my mother was 18 years old, she was sexually assaulted at knife point. She made the hard choice to give me the gift of life. I once asked her how she could love and raise a child whose face bore such resemblance to the one who violated her. She looked at me and simply said, "You were innocent." She gave me life and started a legacy of love. So I ask you, do the circumstances of my conception determine my value?
Paid for by Kentucky Right to Life.
This year, celebrate Vote Early Day.
And make your voice heard.
Each year, the amount of people voting early grows.
And this fall, over 250 million Americans can vote early.
In person.
By dropping off their ballot.
Or mailing it in. With so many options, you can vote when it's convenient for you.
Election Day is the last day to cast your ballot.
So the question isn't why vote early.
It's why wait. Join the celebration and find out how you can vote early at voteearlyday.org.
Paid for by Vote Early Day, a Tide Center project.
Actor Jay Johnson has been sentenced to 1 year in prison related to the January 6 Capitol riot. Lisa Taylor with more.
He pleaded guilty to interfering with law enforcement during civil disorder in July. On the day of the riot, Johnston used a stolen police riot shield to form a wall in a tunnel against police officers and was part of pinning an officer against a door frame. Johnston is known for his roles in Bob's Burgers and Arrested Development. I'm Lisa Taylor.
Rockefeller Center is choosing its 2024 Christmas tree. Natalie Migliori with more.
Rocking around the Christmas tree. This year's tree is a Norway spruce that hails from West Stockbridge, Massachusetts, which is right along the New York state border. Officials say the tree is 74 feet tall and weighs about 11 tons. The roughly 70-year-old tree is expected to arrive in New York City's Rockefeller Center on Saturday, November 9th. The Rockefeller Center tree lighting ceremony is set for Wednesday, December 4th, and will be on view until the middle of January.
If you own a cat, you know that every day is Cat Day, but today actually is National Cat Day. More from Bree Tennis.
The plan of today is to make sure all cats are adopted. And in case you're on the fence, some cat facts to butter you up. PetMD says cats sleep up to 16 hours a day and spend about 3 hours grooming. They're about as smart as a toddler and can be trained to do stuff, but they won't. A new study by UCLA says owning one cat improves your mental health. Owning two doubles the love. And according to the study, owning 3 cats or more does not make you a crazy cat person.
JP Morgan Chase is suing customers who allegedly stole money from ATMs through a method that went viral on social media. Nicknamed the infinite money glitch, more accurately called fraud, people would deposit bad checks and then withdraw the money before the check could be rejected. Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. Good news coming from the Mercer County Board of Education and their building of the new Mercer County Elementary School. The Harrisburg Herald reports that at their last Board of Education meeting, the board learned they would be saving a little more than $37,000 for sinkhole remediation. The initial cost was thought to be somewhere around $150,000, but it ended up being right around $112,000. As of now, the project is continuing with footers being laid and now work on the walls beginning. And we're now 2 days away from the start of non-excused early voting in Kentucky. That 3-day period begins Thursday and goes through Saturday. If you don't vote absentee, excused in-person, or non-excused in-person early voting, then you have one more chance to vote. That would be Election Day Tuesday. Call your local county clerk's office to find out where early voting is going on in your specific county. Reporting for the Hometown Radio Network, I'm Joe Mathis. The Hometown Radio Network sports broadcast schedule brought to you by Monticello Bank. High school football Friday night. Boyle County hosts Frederick Douglass on Z105. Danville is at Bardstown on 103.9 FM WHIR. Mercer County is at Lincoln County on 99.5 FM WHBN. And Garrett County hosts Harrison County online at hometownlive.net. All games kick off at 7:30. And on Saturday, Kentucky is at Tennessee. 5:30 pregame, 7:45 kickoff on Z105.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides with next level savings. Score 1.9% financing on 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
1.9% APR financing up to 48 months and $21.22 per month per thousand financed on 2024 Kia Sorento and Sportage and Forte. Not all buyers will qualify for financing. Good through Kia Financial Services. 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2024.
AmericanMusicConcepts.com. If you own a business, here's something you need to know. 85% of the Fortune 500 companies already do this. They use customized music in their advertising because advertising educates people about a business, and music dramatically enhances learning. Think about it. How did you learn the alphabet? You sang it, right? We are American Music Concepts, and we create national quality musical jingles for local businesses all across America. We're coming to your town through a special arrangement with this radio station.
Take your marketing to the next level. Call now for your business at 859-236-2711. 859-236-2711.
American Music Concepts. We'll create a program that will have people singing your song. AmericanMusicConcepts.com.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Lawson's Tractor 2, your local Kubota equipment dealer, wants to help you deliver a job done right. That's why they want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving daily. You have work to do. They have the reliability, durability, and versatility. Visit Lawson's Tractor 2, Friday 8 to 5 and Saturday 8 to noon. Lawson's Tractor 2.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Construction and Roofing. Storm damage, framing work, insurance claims? Call Collins. 613-4397.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 79. Wind gusts to 22. Hang on to your hat and your hair if you got it. For tonight, it's going to be mostly clear, low of 56. Sunny tomorrow, high of 80. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low of 63. Wind gusts to 20. On Thursday, showers likely after 2 with increasing clouds and a high of 77, wind gusts to 26. Friday, chance of showers before 8 a.m., sunny, high of 63. Sunny Saturday, high of 68. Chance of showers Sunday, partly sunny, high of 74. Monday, chance of showers, partly sunny, high again of 74. Right now, we have sunny skies, 60 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:10. Good Tuesday morning to you. This is the 29th day of October. Radio Rick, glad to be along with you at WHBN AM and FM, hometownlive.net, seen at CKYTV.net, Channel 2. Birthdays, anniversaries, road situations, and song requests can be done. 859-734-4321, 734-4321. Use that number if you want to register someone or yourself for the DQ ice cream cake giveaway Friday morning before 10 o'clock. We have, courtesy of Barbara Montgomery, another DQ ice cream cake for those having a birthday or anniversary between the 26th and November 1st. And registered right now, we have Ernie Decker, Carly Elliott, Zane Selby, Isaiah Long, and Sierra Turner. Birthdays, we just got a couple. We've got Lori Melton Wolford and Ernie Decker.
Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. And chocolate cake.
Thank you, Reba, for singing happy birthday to Ernie and Lori. Today is National Cat Day, National Oatmeal Day, World Psoriasis Day, and World Stroke Day. Celebrate those accordingly. Here's your life hack. Need to distress? Watch a funny video. Laughing at a funny video causes your body to increase its intake of oxygen-rich air, which stimulates your heart and increases the endorphins released by your brain. Who knew Keyboard Cat could do all that? Now, let's go ahead and let's see what our positive thoughts tell us. They who dream are day by cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. And luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So, our opportunity is we have 3 days left. When we light that fuse Friday morning and start another weekend together. So, kids, sit back, relax, and watch the pictures fly through the air. We have got Chris Horn, our county clerk, coming up with some timely information for you right after this. Good Tuesday morning to you.
Now you know it's Tuesday, and we say hooray, 'cause at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. The weekend's looking so far away, so there is nothing else I can say except it's Tuesday. Tuesday all day long, sing along. Yes, we know it's Tuesday, much to our dismay. But at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. Next comes Wednesday, and then comes Thursday, and Friday too. But it's Tuesday today. Yes, it's Tuesday now, so don't have a cow. Because it is Tuesday.
All right, Chris Horn, tell us what's happening this week and next week, sir.
It will continue through the 29th and the 30th, and that's from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. here at the county clerk's office. And after those days expire, then we'll be moving into the no excuse early in-person voting, and that's going to actually be taking place over in physical courtroom, and that's going to begin on Thursday, October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. Those hours are from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. also. For those people who have not had a mail-in ballot, been able to utilize any of these other two methods of voting, then we'll be November 5th for our in-person Election Day voting. All Mercer County voting precincts will be open on Tuesday, November the 5th. Registered voters must go to their assigned precinct to cast their ballot. Oftentimes we get asked, Rick, about, well, what do you got for us on Monday? We don't have anything as far as voting's concerned on Monday, November the 4th. Actually, that's the day that we load all of our equipment up, and we're actually transporting and moving equipment and stuff the entire day to try to get things set up and ready to go by 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Of course, on Election Day, the polls do open at 6 a.m. and they close at 6 p.m. Primary, we had to ask McAfee registered voters to go to the National Guard Armory, but we're mailing out cards to all McAfee voters informing them that we're moving that precinct back to the McAfee Fire Station, which is at 2805 Louisville Road. It's been newly rebuilt. We've got everything approved to go down there for that change. For the people that did receive a mail-in ballot, we do have our drop box location here at the Mercer County Courthouse. You can either mail your ballot back in by mail, or you can drop it off in the drop box any days and hours that we are open for business. Just to remind people of some of the locations we have to vote. One location we have is the National Guard Armory, and it's out on Tap Road. And we also have the Dixville Fire Department. We have the Barry Vanderveer Center, Rose Hill voters. We have the Cornersville Fire Department. We have the Terrapin Fire Station, and that's for Terrapin voters as well as Duncan voters. We have Salvisa Baptist Church over at their Christian Life Center, building number 3. We have the White Precinct building at Bohan. Of course, we have the McAfee Fire Station. We have Bergen Baptist Church, and we also have the Lions Park building. That really catches all of our voting locations.
Chris, if they're not sure where they go to vote, how do they find out that information?
They can call our office at 734-6310. Another way that you can find out is if you go to our website, which is mercer.countyclerk.us. If you look underneath the elections tab there, we have our sample ballot in there. There's also a tab at the bottom of that says Find Your Voting Precinct, that you can actually look and find your voting precinct as well.
Please, everyone, get out and vote.
Yes, sir. We've had a busy mail-in season. We continue on with the in-person excused absentee voting right now. That period, we hit some folks, but it really picks up, Rick, in this no excuse early in-person voting, which will begin Thursday, October 31st, the 31st, November 1st, and 2nd. That Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it'll be extremely busy, I'm sure. You know, it's hard to look at just one ballot. We've got like 25 ballot faces for the entire county. When I'm looking at this would be for all precincts. Got the President and Vice President of the United States on there at the very top. Then we actually move down to United States Representative in Congress. That's our 6th congressional district race. Moving on to our state representative race in the 55th Representative District. We have the Commonwealth's Attorney for the 50th Judicial Circuit. We have the Circuit Clerk. We have the County Surveyor for an unexpired term of office. And when we're speaking about all precincts, we will definitely be having a question about Mercer cannabis on the ballot. There's also 2 constitutional amendments, Rick. Of course, there's Constitutional Amendment number 1 and also Constitutional Amendment number 2. I'd like to stress this part to everyone, that all ballots are information on the front and information on the back. Even online, we've put on there in bright red that please read both sides of the ballot, just trying to inform people. We do have some signs that our election provider has provided. We're going to be putting up to try to help with this aspect as well. Getting back to that ballot, we have some nonpartisan school candidates for member Board of Education, 1st Educational District, another person for the 2nd Educational District. We have another one for the 4th Educational District and the 5th Educational District as well. I kind of skipped over that part, excuse me, but that 2nd Educational District, this is for an unexpired term on that race. But those other races, usually in this year, we run races in 1, 4, and 5. We had this unexpired term in District 2 for Mercer, so that's why that one's on there. Moving on to Member Board of Education for Bergen Independent School District. We also have nonpartisan city ballot for City Council for the City of Bergen. We have a question in Bergen for wet dry that's just actually in the city limits of Bergen only. We also have nonpartisan city ballot for city commissioners for the city of Harrodsburg. And really, Rick, that really kind of completes our ballot.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for doing that, because my point in this is to really try to reinforce to people this is very, very important that everybody gets out and votes. There's a lot on the line here, and I just wanted everybody to realize there is a lot of reason to go out and vote.
Oh, yes, yes. I mean, it's going from the highest office in the land and all of our local stuff on the local level as well, Rick. It's all the way from here to there. So, I mean, like you said so well, it's a lot of important stuff, and everything's important, and quite a bit of interest, people wanting to cast their ballot and just getting prepared.
Hey, Chris, thank you so much for this extra time. I think it's just very important that everybody understands and knows what's going on. And there's some amendments and some things to vote on that are very crucial for a lot of our future.
Yes, sir. Like I said, if you could, maybe check the local newspaper for amendment information, and you can also check on our website at mercer.countyclerk.us, get a glimpse of that newspaper composite that we just kind of talked about here. If you have access to that, you look at it online, and hopefully that can help kind of plan your vote, so to speak, a little bit before you get ready to cast your vote.
Well, Chris Horn, our county clerk, thank you again for your time. Thank you for what you do, your staff, and all the volunteers all do in the polling areas.
I'm very blessed with a great staff and election board, and we're so blessed to have all of our precinct election workers helping us. There's no way we could attempt to tackle this task without all those individuals. So many, many thanks to all those folks.
What does it mean to believe in something, to truly support and get behind it, to be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Located in Harrodsburg at the corner of College and Childs.
I want a steak and shake burger and fries.
Say what?
A steak and shake burger and fries.
Say where?
Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Say who?
Me, you, and any who that's looking for a great shake, burger, and fry. Open to the public. I'll sizzle you there. Steak and Shake in Harrisburg behind Campbellsville University. You're welcome. I'm welcome. We're welcome. That's Steak and Shake. A burger and a shake makes life so great at Steak and Shake in Harrisburg at Campbellsville University behind the clock tower.
Hello, it's Dr. Matthew Duggar with Matthew Duggar Eye Care in Harrodsburg. Let me tell you about our affordable eyewear pricing. If you just need distance or near-only glasses, we offer a frame, thinner lens, and non-glare coating for $119. We offer a frame, Zeiss Progressive No-Line Bifocal, and thinner lens with non-glare coating for $299. We want you to feel comfortable coming to our office to buy glasses. To schedule an eye exam with me, Dr. Matthew Duggar in Harrodsburg, call 859-605-2214.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're gonna wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has Rock to Go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs, from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
This is Parable's own Alyssa Ray. I got my start on American Idol. You can get your start weekday mornings 6 till 10 with Radio Rick on 99.5 WHBN The Rooster.
Lord, I love to hear Hank Williams sing. And there's a lot of lefties now with different names. But it'll never be the way it was before. Take me back to yesterday once more. How I miss old Tex, those days were good. And nobody else could sing like Jim Reeves could. Red Foley's gospel songs touch my heart. Take me back to yesterday once more, when they sang your cheating heart ain't always late, and there'll be peace in the valley someday. High noon, rye whiskey, 4 walls too near me. Take me back to yesterday once more. Johnny Harton sang a country song so fine, and there'll never be another Patsy Cline. And how I miss Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys. Take me back to yesterday once more, when they sang your cheating heart ain't always late, and there'll be peace in the valley someday. North to Alaska, lazy San Antonio Road.
Mo Bandy, yesterday once more. Taking us down to news time, Kathy Mattea with Love Travels on WHBN AM and FM.
So I stand here and gaze across the ocean, knowing that I may not ever hold you quite the way I told you, but the distance won't silence my devotion, 'cause I believe there is still a way to reach out. In my heart there's no doubt. Love travels the miles upon the wings of angels. Love finds you, I swear it's true. I can love you from here. I love you from here. So I gaze at the photograph before me, wondering if you still believe I love you. I did what I had to do, then I loved, and I swear I saw you smiling. Well, heaven makes these tender hearts the strongest. Mine beats for you as long as love travels the miles upon the wings of angels. Love finds you, I swear it's true. I will always be near, and I love you from here. Well, time will never change me. You just gotta believe it. Oh, and the dream that saves me is that you're happy and that you're free. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sing it, sing it, sing it. Love travels the miles upon the wings of angels. Love finds you, I swear it's true. I can love you
is the Kentucky News Network.
In Louisville, a man has died after being shot in Valley Station early this morning. LMPD officers responded to a report of a shooting in the 5500 block of 8 Bells Lane, which is an apartment complex, just after midnight. When they arrived, they found a man who had been shot multiple times inside of an apartment. That man was pronounced dead at the scene. The man's identity has not yet been released, and there's no known suspect information at this point in time. Lexington police are looking for information on 2 unrelated shots fired incidents. The first incident happened on Newton Pike Friday, and the second was on Saturday near Old Tots Road. Shots were fired between 2 vehicles at both locations, resulting in some property damage, but thankfully no injuries. Anyone with information is asked to contact Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. Well, more on a missing man from Bellevue.
Multiple agencies continue to search for Mark Bertram, who was reported missing Sunday morning at 2. Canines were called in and tracked from his home off Berry Avenue up to the Ohio River banks, with Boone County Water Rescue searching the nearby waters. Bellevue police released a statement saying they're fairly positive Bertram entered the Ohio River at the dead end of Lafayette Avenue. His condition and whereabouts are unknown at this time. Bertram left his walking cane, wallet, and cell phone behind at home. If you have any information on his whereabouts, you're asked to call 911 or the Campbell County Dispatch Center at 859-292-3622. I'm Lee Mowen.
A man from Nicholasville will spend the next 2 decades behind bars for possession of child pornography. Darren Rubel admitted to purchasing and receiving the material in October of last year. More than 450 images and videos were found on his phone. Rubel has also admitted to being convicted of sexual misconduct with a minor in 2015. I'm Taryn Johnson.
This is the Kentucky News Network.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Big Deals Online Store. Shop and save on gift certificates to local businesses at big discounts. Save 20 to 30 to 50% every day at hometownlive.net.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with a high of 79, wind gust to 22 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 56, sunny tomorrow, high of 80. Mostly clear tomorrow night, low of 63, wind gust to 20. Showers likely after 2 on Thursday with increasing clouds, a high of 77, wind gust to 26. Right now, we have sunny skies, 62 degrees in Harrodsburg at 9:32 and a half.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg. Find out more at CountyEquipment.com. And Essity Factory in Danville and Harrodsburg. Now hiring starting at $20 an hour, plus you get immediate benefits. Check them out.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
All right, kids, it's time for the Swap Shop. Get out your pens, pencils, crayons, chalk, lipstick, colored pencils, highlighters, whatever you can write with, because these bargains will astound you. An oak table, 1 leaf and 8 chairs for sale, $400. 859-691-0439, 691-0439. PV Standard Bose guitar case, like new, 270-240-9754, 270-240-9754. For sale, 2006 Arctic four-wheeler, 337 hours. 1,355 miles, $3,200, 859-613-3821, 613-3821. We'll do caregiving in Central Kentucky at 859-325-1235, 325-1235. Hand-crocheted Halloween baskets, $15 and $20 for sale at 502-343-6614, 502-343-6614. For sale, white and silver Acme juicer, $200, women's Birkenstock sandals, 6.5 size, like new, $75. Mason House white comforter, $25. 859-613-9276, 613-9276. Has for sale a Bass Boat Evinrude motor, 16-foot long, $1,400. 226 Sharon Oaks Drive, 226 Sharon Oaks Drive. They have a random storage building to give away. Come and get it. 859-583-9812, 583-9812. It's behind Dairy Queen. For sale, antique lamps, ceiling fans that change color, and bikes. 859-325-6466, 325-6466. A recliner chair, like new, $125. Set of wooden sawhorses, $50 for the pair. 859-734-5769, 734-5769. Mini Dotson lost in the Green Acres, Castle Heights, Cane Run area, reddish-brown short hair with long ears. If you find it, please call 859-319-2491, 319-2491. For sale, 2 cooking kitchen stoves. One's regular burners, one's glass, $75 and $125 for the other. 859-734-6918, 734-6918. Back with part 2 right after these messages.
I'm tired of working on my old worn-out farm equipment.
Hey, have you been over to County Equipment yet?
No, where's that at?
They're the guys over at Exit 48 off the Bluegrass Parkway.
Well, I can't afford to buy new equipment.
They got the biggest selection of used equipment I've seen anywhere.
Stop by County Equipment and check out their large selection of no-till seed drill, hay equipment, manure spreaders, and 3-point attachment. Give them a call at 502-839-7373. CountyEquipment.com.
Mike Gay here. At Essity, we're committed to making the world a healthier, more hygienic place, starting right here in Harrodsburg and Danville. We're hiring machine operators where you'll work with cutting-edge technology to produce essential products like hand towels and tissue paper. Our wages start at $20 per hour with benefits on day one and opportunity for growth. If you're a high school grad ready to make an impact, visit ESSITY.com/careers. That's Essity.com/careers.
Welcome back to part 2 of the Swap Shop. 4 Shaker kitchen chairs for sale, $100. 859-583-5612, 583-5612. Has for sale purebred registered Angus bull calves. 859-812-1234, 812-1234. Has a PlayStation 4 with 10 games for sale, $450, the best offer. 859-748-5339, 748-5339. For sale, a box of porcelain dolls, box of Barbie dolls. A bedroom suit, 3-piece walnut, $300. 3-piece white bedroom suit, $200. 859-325-8420, 325-8420. Table and 4 chairs with red seat cushions for sale, $95. 859-613-4465, 613-4465. For sale, a barber chair pad, $300, mint condition. Xbox One with remote, $300, 1 game. 859-613-6494, 613-6494. For sale, leather Lazy Boy recliner in excellent shape, $75. Dining room oak table for $75. 859-612-8383, 612-8383. Firewood for sale, doesn't have a price. 859-613-9169, 613-9169. Primitive comforter in Shams, no price. 859-613-9177, 613-9177. Electric wheelchair for sale, asking $300 or best offer. 859-325-1976, 325-1976. 2 burial plots for sale side by side, Memorial Gardens in Danville. $900 plus transfer fee. 859-583-9812, 583-9812. Free firewood. It's already been cut. Must take all of it. 123 East High Street in Bergen, 859-241-0942, 241-0942. For sale, Bosa brand hearing aids, brand new in the box, $125. 12 Funko Pop figures, brand new, $15 each. 859-516-2046, 516-2046. For sale, a 98 Harley-Davidson Springer, $12,500. Great running bike, excellent condition. Big bore, polished heads, stretch tanks, 180 rear tire. Mikuni carb, 15,000 miles on the bike, around $2,500 on the build. 859-325-8336, 325-8336. That'll do it for the Swap Shop. Heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and every weekday afternoon after the 3 o'clock news right here on 99.5 FM WHBN The Rooster.
The WHBN Swap Shop, a free service for our listeners to buy, sell, trade, give away items, announce yard sales, and post lost and found. The Swap Shop is brought to you by
County Equipment of Lawrenceburg. Find out more at CountyEquipment.com. And Essity Factory in Danville and Harrodsburg now hiring $20 an hour. And we get benefits right away.
Here's how the Swap Shop works. Call your items to 859-734-4321. Email us, radio@hometownlive.net, or drop us a line in the mail to 2063 Shakertown Road, Danville, Kentucky 40422. The Swap Shop is heard most weekday mornings after the 9:30 news and weekday afternoons after the 3 o'clock news on WHBN 99.5 FM and AM 1420, and online at hometownlive.net.
Put the headset on. Listen to my puppet weekday morning. 6 to 10 WHBN.
Now you know it's Tuesday, and we say hooray, 'cause at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday. The weekend's looking so far away, so there is nothing else I can say except it's Tuesday. Who sing all day long, sing along.
Yes, we know it's Tuesday, much to our dismay. But at least it's Tuesday, and it's not Monday.
Next comes Wednesday, and then comes Thursday, and Friday too. But it's Tuesday today. Yes, it's Tuesday now, so don't have a cow. Because it is Tuesday, Tuesday.
In the summertime, when all the trees and leaves are green, and the redbird sings, I'll be blue, 'cause you don't want my love. Some other time, that's what you say when I want you. Then you laugh at me and make me cry, 'cause you don't want my love. You don't seem to care a thing about me. You'd rather live without me than have my arms around you when the nights are cold and you're so all alone. In the summertime, when all the trees and leaves are green, and the redbird sings, I'll be blue, 'cause you don't want my love. Once upon a time, you used to smile and wave to me and walk with me, but now you don't, 'cause you don't want my love. Some other guy is taking up all your time. Now you don't have any time for me, 'cause you don't want my love. You don't seem to care a thing about me. You'd rather live without me than have my arms around you when the nights are cold and you're so all alone. In the summertime, when all the trees and leaves are green, and the redbird sings, I'll be blue, 'cause you don't want my love. In the summertime, when all the trees and leaves are green, and the redbird sings, I'll be blue, 'cause you don't want my love. In the summertime, I'll be blue all the time, 'cause you don't want my love.
Here I am standing with these teardrops in my eyes, hoping maybe someday you will change. I heard that same old story
Marty Stewart with that sweet love. And Andy Williams, in the summertime, you don't want my love. You heard them both right here on WHBN AM and FM. We're coming up on 947. You are getting it on WHBN AM and FM. Now, anyone dealing with 10 of these at work today? If so, you have our sympathy. A new survey looked at the top things that can crush your motivation at work. Number 1 is rude managers, so your boss is being a jerk. Number 2, poor technology. Your computer stinks. Number 3, constant calls or meetings. You don't have time to get actual work done. Number 4, a lack of flexibility, like getting in trouble if you're 3 minutes late. Number 5, you only get negative feedback, never anything positive. Number 6, hearing someone else got a raise, but you didn't. Number 7, managers or senior staff never share updates, so you feel out of the loop. Number 8, not getting the recognition you deserve after a big project. Number 9, hearing colleagues complain all the time. Negativity breeds more negativity. And number 10, repetitive tasks. So that's the most jobs in general. Now, a few more that made the top 20: being stuck inside when it's nice out, finding out someone else got promoted, a long and boring commute, and having to work in silence in an office where the radio is banned. How dare them? As the cornerstone of a free society, the Mercer County Public Library serves the entire community as a center that meets learning and recreational needs through quality materials and service in an atmosphere that's welcoming and respectful. The Mercer County Public Library offers a variety of free materials and services, such as books, magazines, CDs, DVDs, audiobooks, newspapers, computers with internet access, programs, and workshops. To be in the know, go to your Mercer County Public Library, West Lexington Street, open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday 9 to 5, Tuesday and Thursday 9 to 7:30.
Tired of the typical dental dread? Step into Dr. Jennifer Nichols' office on North College Street, where every smile starts with comfort and care. Our friendly atmosphere and professional staff ensure you feel at ease from the moment you walk in. Experience a blend of gentleness and expertise that promises the best dental care for your family. Ready to transform your dental experience? Call us for an appointment at 734-5111. With Dr. Nichols, see just how different a dental visit can be.
At CC Auto Parts and Service, we take pride in meeting the needs of our customers. The agricultural folks in Mercer County will be in full swing, preparing their crops for harvest. Michelle Kokenair brings expertise and many years' experience in the farm machinery parts business. Stop by today or call 734-9515, 734-9515.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Take your ride to the next level in a new Kia from Cartown Kia.
Next level rides with next level savings. Score 1.9% financing on 2024 models like Kia Sorento, Sportage, and Forte.
And don't forget our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Next level savings start at Cartown Kia and CartownKiaUSA.com.
1.9% APR financing up to 48 months and $21.22 per month per thousand financed on 2024 Kia Sorento and Sportage and Forte. Not all buyers will qualify for financing. Good through Kia Financial Services. 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. See Kia.com or retailer for details. Offer expires October 31st, 2024.
It's here. It's open. It's what you need to get through your day. It's Starbucks, now in Harrodsburg, located at the Campbellsville University behind the clock tower. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Starbucks, it's the coffee for connoisseurs and the comfort for your daily tours. Starbucks in Harrodsburg.
Hi, I'm Adam Hopkins, security officer at Farmers National Bank, and a current scam is telling people to send cash money through a crypto ATM. No bank will ever tell you to transmit money through a crypto ATM, ever. If in doubt, contact us or local authorities.
Hey y'all, this is John Michael Montgomery, and when you're strumming the dial for great country music, lock it in right here with Radio Rick on WHBN, The Rooster.
Thank you, John Michael. It is 9:51. See if we can catch up with the pitmaster. May not be available. Get ready for the recording.
This is Tom with High Mountain Events. Leave me a message. I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you.
Hey, Tom, it's Rick. I was just checking with you to see if you're going to be set up today to let people know. 734-4321. Thank you. All right, on my Powers of Persuasion, back to the music. David Allan Coe. Mona Lisa lost her smile. Has anybody seen it? You know what it looks like? I think she's shaven, so I don't think she'll have a mustache. Look for that smile.
Mona Lisa lost her smile. The painter's hands are trembling now. And if she's out there running wild, it's just because I taught her how. The masterpiece that we had planned is laying shattered on the ground. Mona Lisa lost her smile, and the painter's hands are trembling now. And the eyes that used to burn for me, now they no longer look my way. And the love that used to be, why, it just got lost in yesterday. And if she seems cold to the touch, where there used to burn a flame, I gave too little, took too much, till I erased the painter's name. Mona Lisa lost her smile. The painter's hands are trembling now. And if she's out there running wild, it's just because I taught her how. The masterpiece that we had planned is laying shattered on the ground. Mona Lisa lost her smile, and the painter's hands are trembling now. Smile, and the painter's hands are trembling now. And if she's out there running wild, it's just because I taught her how. And the masterpiece that we had planned, it's laying there shattered on the ground. Mona Lisa lost her smile, and the painter's hands are trembling now. Take a deep breath and lie.
Pam Tillis, and that one is called The Land of the Living. We have got 1 minute in front of 10 o'clock. We will have news from NBC, your local news, and more great music with Ashley Blake. I see that my time is up. Thank you very much for your time. God bless our troops. God bless America. God bless you. God bless those hurting and suffering. God bless Ukraine and Israel. May the most you want be the least you get. This is Radio Rick. I'll be back with you again in the morning at 6. Hope you can join me then. Get out and enjoy this day the Lord has given us. Happy birthday greetings. Go out to Ernie Decker and Lori Melton. So get out and make a difference today, all right? So Ashley Blake is coming up right after the news is right here on WHBN. Now here's a friend that's going to tell you all the legal stuff you need to know. Get it, buddy.
This is WHBN Harrodsburg, The Rooster, broadcasting on AM 14.